Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Gummy went off tonight. Usually I go after him every now and then. I try to do more towards the weekend, but it's so much going on. So we have a game on Saturday, so I guess I go ahead and start today um and get it off say what I need to say, and I'm gonna have some other people coming in. Thank you, MDT, Tiffy, and T Carmel. They'll be over here in a minute. I asked them did they want me to still go live for about for about an hour, um, or whatever, so that we could. Oh gosh. So we can talk about everything. Oh my goodness, this year right here it's been off the chain. Like, oh my gosh, this is one of the years that been a part of the W where it is so exhausting. Like, it's over and over again. Every time we turn our head, they got something new or something they're gonna try to pull off and stuff like this. And Kathy has to figure out something, whether she agree and don't want to do nothing or not. She's gonna have to figure out something. And I know, people keep saying she don't care. They're gonna do what they want to do. It's bigger than that and all that kind of stuff. I get it. I get it. But some type of change. Okay, Tiffy, you can come on up too. Um, we have to have some type of change going on. Like, this is too much. Hey Secrets, how are you? This is just too much. For if we exhausted, I know the players who have to endure this are exhausted. And it's like the dream team is getting hit a lot. Yes, other teams getting hit too, with the different callings of the refs, but the Dream seem like they are getting hit the most. Um, from the games I've seen, watching different games and stuff like that, I feel like the Dreams get hit the most. Also, this is the type of situation that is bigger than the league. It's bigger than what we're looking at, because you got everybody got their hands in it. You got brands that got their hands in it. You got politics that have their hands in it. And then you have Kathy that has her hands in it, deciding if she's going to do something or if she's not going to do something. Um, you know, Hanging in there, trying not to get angry and raise my blood pressure. Right, Secrets. But this particular game was the worst one I've seen. The worst, officiating game I've seen. And I might have to run it back and look at some, old school ones, because I'm used to going over the vets and stuff. But guys, they in Detroit Shocks and all that, they let them play. Yeah, they might have got suspended and stuff like that, but they let them play on both ends. It wasn't a whole lot of politicking in it. I mean, politics behind closed doors, yes, but man, they doing it in the open. They saying, "Look, fans, we don't care what y'all say, how much y'all post, what y'all do. We gonna move when we get ready to move and decide how we want to move." But you have to figure out something, because it's involving not just the players, their families, their children. You know what I'm saying? Like the fans are paying their money for tickets, jersey, whatever. So the fans should have a say in it too. They are part of the building of this basketball empire, right? And so when you see stuff like this, how can you it's hard for you to enjoy watching the game, because we're spending now. Okay, now first couple of seconds, them deciding whether something is a foul. Now we're spending like 30. I mean, I'm exaggerating, I know, but it feel like 30 minutes for every single call. And the way that whistle blowing tonight, it was just ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. And we know players, we know how players play from other teams and stuff like that. So when you got a player only get about 2 fouls, and they good for getting fouls, then you have to say, okay, something's not right. Yes, we can sit here. We know, guys. We know what the players need to work on. We know Hey, She Whiz, we know they have things they need to work on. We're seeing it. I mean, it's driving us crazy. They seeing it. But, you know, when you're dealing when you're dealing with mental health, whether it's physical, emotional, or just oh my gosh, just like direct, you are not gonna always you're not gonna always be able to go in there and just push stuff to the side and play ball. Yes, you do have to find a way to hey Tiffy, let me add Tiffy to the stage. You do have to find a way to try to manage everything, and I get it because that's what we do in life, right? We have to try to manage when we're going through stuff or whatever. But this right here, this is deep, guys. I don't know, Tiffy. This is crazy. I've never seen it like this. Like I was like, oh gosh, should I just turn everybody off? Because it was that crazy. I'm like, should I just silence everybody? Because I'm sitting here watching this circus and it's driving me crazy. Like, I mean, now at first, in the beginning, guys, they were just hitting. Here we go. I don't have time for this today. You can't come in here. We're not coming in here. We're not coming in here bullying nobody in the chat or the panel. We're not coming in here to talk about just one player. We're coming in here to represent for the players being mistreated, what they need to do, and stuff like that. So I have zero tolerance for those type of people. So I crashed them right on out. Yeah. Hey Tiff, what's going on?
Hey, DP, man.
Gosh, look, see, guys, look how Tiffany sound. Tiffany normally be a fireball, guys. That is so draining. We're gonna get into, what we think, Carr should do about the plays. We already said it before, but sometimes you gotta repeat it because they listening. He got people listening out here in these streets, and sometimes they got to hear it. She do. Look, she weird. It make you feel like that. That's why we're gonna come in here. We're gonna woo saw. We're gonna get everything out. Yes, baby. What happened? Okay, well, do what you gotta do, Moo. Yes, guys, and I had thing one and thing two. I had Harvest and my grandbaby Harvest, and I had Casey, and they were tag teaming, so they got to do whatever they want while I was watching the game. America, she just left not too long ago, but yeah. But to get back into it, yeah, Tiffany sounds so sad because she's tired. Tiffany, what's going on, Tiffany? How you feeling?
I hate watching this TV. I hate
But
watching
Tiffany, that's what they want us to do. They want us to not watch and give up on this team. That's
I,
exactly what they're trying to do. But go ahead, Tiffany. Go ahead, girl.
I know. That's why I was like, you know what? I gotta still keep watching because I was thinking about that too. I turned off the game a couple of times. I was like, no, because if I keep turning it off, like they want the officiating to become so bad that we
Yeah.
don't see what they're doing.
Uh huh.
They want to turn us into fans that just look at the box score and then start narratives that way, right? So, man, Carson Metzko need to go to hell. That's what I. That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
God.
Uh,
Well, she getting it out, guys. Let her get it
Kathy,
out.
Kathy Engelberg got to go to hell too. And the refs
All the
has
way down there is hot, Tiffany. Okay, go
no.
ahead.
Kathy got to go to the center of the universe. She don't need to just stop at hell. She need to keep going because this lady is a scam artist. Like that, I ain't never seen somebody so busted as Kathy Engelberg. First off, what a horrible day, right? First off, All-Star starters come out.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Keep talking, Tiffany. I'll pull it up.
How I ain't never seen a league work so hard against one player, right? All-Star starters came out. And I thought, like many people, that as soon as Angel went to Atlanta Dream, the media is going to start making excuses for why not to vote her for things. Just for Kathy Engelbert and her gaggle of ragtag clowns at the WNBA to now piece together, this random scenario, the most unlikely scenario where a player can be top 6 for all categories and still not make the All-Star starters. Hey, Miss D. So they already started off my day on some bullshit. And then we go to this game, and anytime they play the Mystics, like even last time they played the Mystics, the refs were trying so hard to give it to the other team. Like, especially the Mystics, even when they play at home, it doesn't matter. Like, the refs are always going to work against them when it comes to the Mystics, when it comes to the Aces, when it comes to Minnesota. Like, there's certain teams that the refs are just always going to work against Atlanta for. And it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question. Why? I mean, we know why, but also why? Like, the Mystics, what have the Mystics done to warrant and guarantee this super whistle that they have? It's not one superstar on the Mystics, respectfully. Right. So I'm trying to find out who know Kathy, like who she owe money to in the Washington Mystics, because I know. Dang. I know. Because the Mystics is owned by an NBA team. The same owners that own the Wizards own the Mystics. And we know how Kathy, she likes to twerk for some work when it comes to those NBA teams, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, because that was like most likely why. There's probably more to it, but most likely why. Like, the Mystics have always been doing weird stuff when it comes to Angel, all the way back to her rookie year, where they didn't want to put the game in the Capital One Arena. And when they did, they only sold 2 levels. They didn't sell all 3 levels. They've been moving weird. So something I don't like. And what irritates me is these tickets. I'm actually very happy. I was going to go to the game today. And then I decided to get tickets to another game instead. And I'm very happy because the tickets, imagine coming to the entry fee to get into, unlike, the Fever games, to get into these Atlanta Dream games, it's like $100+. I'd rather buy a pair of shoes than go and sit and watch the refs steal the game time after time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's understandable, Tiff. Hello? Oh.
And in Barbie night, I'm not even, they gotta fix this, because I don't even want to go to like special games. I don't even want to go to Barbie night. I don't want to go to another Atlanta Dream game so long as the refs are playing this, because I'm gonna get kicked out of the game. I already know myself. Kicked out the game, because especially when you're there, you come to a team and you're not really rooting for the home team, you're rooting for the other team too. So it's like, it's just a hostile environment all around. Like, it's very irritating, because even for these games, like, to get last minute tickets to this game, the entry was like $200, right? And so they're saying, when you try and buy the tickets, they're like, tickets are sold out, everybody wants to come see Angel. We coming to see Angel. I'm sorry, it's not a single player on the Mystics I'm coming to see. So we're coming to see Angel. This is her hometown city type. And you're still doing this to her.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't make any, like, Kathy Engelbert, that's why she got to go to the center of the universe. Kathy Engelbert does not like Black people. I'm going to say that. Because she doesn't like money, right? Because truthfully, if we really boil this down, like, she only does this to the Black superstars. You see how they're trying to manufacture Jessica Shepard. Who is that? Who is that? Like, who is Jessica Shepard? She appeared last year, and now all of a sudden she's an all-star starter. They're allowing her to get triple doubles. I ain't never seen Jessica Shepard double team, much less triple team. But she's the third best, big in the league. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm irritated.
It's okay. You getting it all out in the open. This is what it's all about. Getting it out, breathing a little bit. so we can get ready for Saturday. So we can get ready for Saturday. Tip, you know, Tip is like she might go in the gym, but I know she not because we don't have a choice. That's the crazy thing. We don't get the choice and to give up. We got to keep fighting. And Angel is not going to give up. She's a fighter. She's not going to give up. She's not going to walk away. She's not going to stop doing something she loves. Um I just don't see her doing that. Um from the way I see, the character that I see, with her playing the game and doing her thing, and the way that she speaks. I just don't see her doing that. And I know we get tired of seeing it and stuff like that, but when is life fair? It's not fair. I mean, you give up, you still ain't gonna get a whole bunch of fairness. You're just gonna continue to fight to get something done. Hey, Miss D, how are you?
Hey, yeah,
Hey,
yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's the All Star. I'm gonna get on the
what you
game in
want
a
to say?
minute. Yeah, Jessica Shepard had a decent season, but not as a starter. They should have put her as a reserve. But they was looking at the two games she had against the Aces.
Uh huh.
The last game they kind of controlled her when they played them. So she should have been a reserve. And then Jackie Young not been on an All Stars crazy. Angel should have been there. Leah Boston should not be a starter either. But they got Kelsey Mitchell right, and even Cece. I give it to her. But Kelsey Mitchell and Cece. But Leah Boston is not necessarily as a starter. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But far as yeah, they cheated her out the game, but at the same time, the Dream overall choked the game because they had a 10-point lead. Um, and so the coach has to do better. Has to do better
Yeah,
because
he does.
even with Angels foul trouble, they had like two 10-point leads. That was their highest, maybe 11, I think, and they couldn't hold on. So if they get that
I'm a,
together, I
I'm
think
a.
even with the refs picking with Angel, they should be okay.
No, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be on this side. Yeah, they
Huh?
got, they got their things they need to work on. I get that part. I get the part that we've been saying different stuff with the skills they got to do and to pull it off. I get the part where yes, the coach has
Oh,
to
yeah, they
do.
had 18-point lead. Look, it went by so fast. I forget.
They have to, make arrangements. But guys on this side over here, because y'all on the other side right there.
No, no,
And,
I'm
no,
just being
I'm just
fair.
messing with you, Miss D. But
Oh,
what I'm gonna say this too. We're not, we're when you're at the game, you probably can hear and see more. But just by watching it and understanding, like when you get to, and I know they will figure it out, but it's not going to be on odd timing, especially when you face constant attack that gets to your mind, that gets to your mental. So not everybody, even though they're getting hit like around the same time or whatever, everybody's not gonna be like, okay, I can do this right now. It's gonna take a toll on their mind, and it may cost, what I'm saying, it may cost the game. But when you're getting constantly hit like that every single game, this was the worst one. This was the worst one right here. Um, you're not gonna see, the players at their best or playing with, like they can play. Also, beginning of the season now, it was getting there, but it wasn't. It was just mainly on Angel then, right, guys? So I just see a difference in Leash and Gray, just a little bit. So we'll see what happens because you don't know what they're going through, and I could just tell they tired, guys. Mentally, they're drained. You know what it's like to be mentally drained. You could care. I know, but it should. Okay, let's put it like this: when you're mentally drained, you're shutting everything out. Yes, you're showing up for your job or where you need to go, but you're shutting everything out because your mental is constantly attacked, attacked, attacked. This is these players, and nobody is doing anything about it. And then the fact that they got to speak out for themselves, that's some crazy work. That's another mental. Because now I got the, even though I know I got it to pay the fines, now I got to really sight. You can tell when a woman tired and she done had enough, everybody gonna get it. Everybody gonna get it. And, I just feel like that also played a part. And I know, yes, the way that they played, played a part too. Whereas the stuff that we know they could do, like freebies, you know, different types of stuff like that. Yes, we understand about that. We understand about that coaching. I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I was riding on the other side, and I had to tell Tiffany Knight in the chat and Donna, y'all were right. I put my hands up, guys. They were right. I was trying to take up for Carl and be on his side, but when you see your players, now it's not just Angel, but when you see your team going through that like that, you got to do more. I mean, I know he following the right way for as turning stuff in, doing it the right way for us. That because at the end of the day, they do have to do it that way. But sooner or later, you know what I'm saying, you gotta. I don't know. Even if he act out, that still may not make a difference. But this should have been adjusted a long time ago before it got this bad. And then again, he said he been turning this stuff. So if someone tell you they've been turning stuff and they've been doing this, what else can we say? What do you think, Tiffany? What do you think, Ms. D? When he said he done turned in stuff, you know, um, behind the scenes, he done sat with these people. What else can he do? This is bigger. This is bigger than Carl. But I'm saying, what else can he do at this point, far as following the proper procedures and stuff like that? Because he could snap on the sideline, he could. But what is that going to do for his team when they're not even listening to him when he sending in tape? What do you ladies have to say?
Well, Angel need to go
Because he's
to
sending in a tape, Miss D. He's sending in a tape. He
right.
said he's been
Understand
in
it.
the room with the people.
The Angel
Um,
need to go to the players. Like I said, where is Fee and where's NECA? We got to go to a player representative. Where's Stewie? You know, just wait on your coach. So
yeah, it's it's a lot to play into this. We deal with different things with players and all that. That's a part of it too. But it's so deep, guys. It's deeper than just the players not playing right, the players feeling some type of way with hero ball, you know,
plus they probably was sad because they got snubbed for the starters.
yeah, that'll take a toll you coming into the game. That's what I'm saying. The tactics that they use and the enemy uses. Let me tell you something. The enemy attacks the mind. He goes straight for the mind. You right, Miss D. I ain't even bring that up. They going in there, they see what's going on. They see it, guys. Imagine what they're seeing behind closed doors and we don't know. So what do we do from here? Because I know we've been saying it on different platforms of what Carr needs to do, but I'm seeing Carr do a lot. This is how I know he listened, Tiffany. I'm seeing him do a lot of the stuff we say he needs to do, and it's the players. I don't know. They, some not all the time he doing it, but a little bit here and there. Not freebies. Missing layups and nobody rebounding, every now and then. I don't know. Miss D, I don't even know if they knew what rebounding was because of, like you said, that they made sure they could have released that yesterday, but they made sure they released it. Miss D, they made sure, Tiffany, that they released it today, knowing
Yep.
that the Dream had a game, knowing that they had a game, knowing that it would affect them. They're human, guys. It was going to affect them, like Miss D said. I hadn't even brought that up. It was going to affect them, and it did. Anytime you out there, you're not playing you playing, and it may not be the greatest your greatest season, but you got the accolades, you got it on your belt, and then they turn around and they say, okay, no, we're gonna switch things up, we're gonna do it like this. No. And then To top it off, guys, let's talk about this voting for a minute. Now, I was getting those emails. I was getting those emails where I would vote when I vote the first time. And I was getting those emails where when I checked it, if I didn't check it, guys, and just hit submit, I would have been all messed up. So they were putting all these players, knowing good well in my head I would not vote for this particular occasion. I'm just sorry. Some you do, some you don't. They knew that, and they had these players up here. I'm like, what in the world? This player right here, you got this on my ballot, and it wouldn't be like no one or two guys. They would fill the ballots out for you. You got your players, but they would add some more players up there. How you gonna do that? And it wasn't one time. They kept doing it. So I know that Felicia reached out to China and about it, and she said that she let them know and stuff like that. But the glitch, that glitch, we know what that glitch means. We've seen the glitch in earlier types of different types of voting. We know what glitches are. That glitch changed the whole thing. And look, that glitch came after I was getting those emails like that. But go ahead. What you think about that, Miss D and Tiffany?
There wasn't no glitch. I was glitch. That's what I'm saying. Like, tell me. Listen, let me calm down.
Breathe in, Tiffy. Breathe in, breathe out, cause she about to go ham if I don't tell her. Do your breathing,
Oh man, I'm about to lose myself. I remember this almost 3 o'clock. Let me calm down. Let me calm down because woo! That wasn't no glitch. I'm so sorry. That wasn't no glitch. Let me tell you something. Kathy Engelbert, she's a crook. She's crooked. She's crooked. They saw what happened, right? And people were complaining, they're saying, hey, I gotta get my, there's bots. People are botting the votes. And so when they actually had pure votes, Aaliyah Boston and that's not true. Asia Wilson and Paige were 1 and 2 when it was pure voting. They said, nah, Caitlin's down there. So that's when they turned back on that glitch. But now they took it away. You notice how that glitch was showing. And then when they quote unquote fixed it, now all of a sudden the numbers quadrupled of the votes. That means that the glitch, quote unquote glitch, was still going on in the background, but they did not show the voters.
Yep. That's why they made us wait. Go ahead.
They made us wait. And so, and they're releasing the votes. They released the votes 3 times. You're telling me, first of all, Gabby Williams isn't even a big. She 5'11". Okay, she is a guard. If you ask her to guard Asia Wilson right now, she gonna spit in your face. She gonna say, "What? Why would I do that?" She's not a big, but they moved her to that category because they decided Gabby Williams, before All-Star voting opened up, they decided Gabby Williams was going to be who they pushed to be an All-Star starter this year. Now tell me this, riddle me this. If you watch the Golden State Valkyries, who do you think is the best player on that team?
Kaysen. Wouldn't it be Thornton? No. Thornton. No. You don't think so?
Burton.
What? Why am I saying Thornton? Where's Thornton? Ain't Thornton on the Valks?
No, you're right.
You're right. Lord. I'm about to say, I know I'm all messed up. I'm putting people on teams.
No, she's on the team. But the best player is their point guard, Veronica Burton. That team can't win a game without Veronica. No, you're right. I think you meant Burton.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Burton didn't get. Is Burton gonna be what number? Let me see. I can't even. I pulled it up. Let me see. This is just the guards and front court rankings. She ain't even on. I mean, she ain't even on this one. But
you see, She not on
I
that, but
don't.
she
I
not
don't see
there.
no Burton up here, guys. I don't see. I don't see.
She not up there. Cause guess what position she plays?
She's not a reserve. I forget.
She's not
I
yet. I
don't
think the
see.
coaches might vote her in, but
They might.
Cause look, if they could
Ooh,
do
sorry,
Jackie
Miss
Young
D.
like that, they could do her like that. Cause Jackie Young is the best two-way player, but they punished Jackie Young because I think the first two games she didn't play well, but the rest of the way she been playing pretty good.
no, but Jackie Young, she's good, but I'm saying like, okay, at least the Aces have somebody. They have Asia on there, right? They have somebody.
Yeah, but you know what? Somebody made a comment that maybe people, because the other players did not vote her. She's not even in the top 10 from her peers. That's kind of weird.
Well, also, hold on, let me land the plane real quick. I'll get to Jackie. So tell me, read this.
AO 504. She gonna be an all star, but they wanted to make it clear she wasn't gonna start. But
Right,
She
right.
should have,
she's
because
gonna be
Jessica Shepard was
she
good, but she broke records. Like, come on, really? She ain't
This
no
is what
starter.
the top rebounder. Okay,
No, Angel's gonna be an all-star, but they wanted to tell us, they wanted to show us that we don't have the power. Fans, whatever you want to do, we can do one better. Media, it doesn't matter if she goes
right,
to a better team, we're not gonna put her where she's deserving. Players, we're gonna put her as number 6. But guess what? The players did not put her as number 6 because 100 of the players' votes weren't even counted.
right. That's why I'm gonna say, Miss D, that you see that because I know that Keisha and Duvall was talking about it. Where the LA players didn't even. It was the LA players. I don't know where they pulled it up, but the LA players didn't get their votes in or something like that for the players. Did you hear about that, Miss D? Tiffany, one that do you know
No,
where?
Keisha done said something about that. So well, how many
Yeah.
teams? I know the Sparks that happened to. What other teams that happened to? I gotta check it.
Okay, Tiffany said. Tiffany, go ahead. Tiffany gonna tell us how
Man,
many. How many? You said only 85.
85 out of 180 players' ballots were counted. How do you release all-star voting and player ranking with less than half of the votes from the players? How? You know why they
Hmm.
had to release
That's a
that?
conspiracy. Some
Right,
teams was in on it, as far as not giving the players their ballots, or
right.
not giving a link to the vote, whatever. How they do it.
Or maybe they just never got delivered. Maybe they closed it earlier for the players than they did. Because guess what? These numbers are very convenient. It's very convenient that where's that girl? That Caitlin has just enough in the player ranking so that she's a starter, but Angel has just little so that she's not. I guarantee you, if the rest of the players had voted, Caitlin Clark would not be an all-star starter because the player ranking would have been too low. Look at that. She's number 3 on the guard list because she is ranked number 11 by the players. That's only what half of the players. You think LA Sparks are putting Caitlin Clark is putting Caitlin Clark in the top 4?
Exactly. Exactly.
You think
Well,
the
even Aaliyah
the
Boston, because a lot of players probably don't like Aaliyah Boston.
right? But that's the thing, though. Like, look, even Aaliyah Boston, she's number 8. I guarantee you. Look at these players. Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey probably would have made it either way. But you know who wouldn't have made it as a starter? Caitlin would have made it as a starter. Aaliyah Boston probably would have just barely snuck in, and Angel would have been up there higher. That's why Kathy and her people only counted half of the ballots. I never seen a valid vote without at least 50% of the ballots. How convenient that these numbers just so happen to shake out this way. Wow. How convenient. You look at that. Look,
They did
no,
look. They did it in the past election, so I guess they said we're gonna do it too. I guess I don't know. I don't know, Tim. I'm just saying.
no, you do know. Look at these numbers. I do math. Like I can do math. I can do math. You get me? I'm gonna use
Yes, Tim.
let me calm down. Let me calm down.
Okay.
Look
It's
at
okay,
these
Tim.
numbers. I'm trying to calm down because it's irritating me looking at these numbers. Look at these numbers. 0.5, 0.5 is what Caitlyn escaped into this all-star starting with. Guess how much they needed to exclude Angel by?
Let me see.
0.25.
Mm.
This is not suspicion?
Yeah, you know what I said? It's in Chicago. That's another conspiracy. But I hope that she wins MVP.
Let me tell you something,
That
guys.
will
Do you
show them
realize
something.
Miss D and Tiffy, this is why Angel, she's not gonna quit. She's not gonna walk away. This is why she's gonna keep standing because she's looking at the overall of her future. She's not looking at the right now. She know who she is, guys. She know some of her calling, right? Every time, tell me if I'm wrong. Every time they've tried to come at Angel and tried to tear her down, God had to show them. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't, I, like you'd be like, Dad. But let's talk about Unrivaled. You know how Unrivaled started, and then all of a sudden, one of the teammates couldn't play, and Angel was not getting those type of minutes. But then after that, we got to see Angel full blast. It happened again. Happened again in Chicago. It happened again when they tried to, try to tear her apart. The front office tried to completely tear her apart, make her out to be the bad person. Turned it around. She went to a better team. She did go to a better team. I don't know. They just like we said, something has to give on the coaching and all that great stuff. We get that, but every time they've tried it, she's always come out winning, whether she releasing a shoe, whether she doing stuff off of the court. She's always had a way to come back. He always brought her back with some type of win. So this right here is the strongest storm that we've seen Angel go through, but she gonna get through it. Watch. I'm to the point, guys, as I'm listening, I find myself being overwhelmed mentally. I'm drained. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have not even go live this week because it's so much. Mentally it's draining, Miss D. It's like we got our other stuff, and it's so draining to keep seeing it. But then I was like, you know what? I was like, I love the game, so I gotta do what I gotta do, right? But every time they tried to come at Angel, she always come out on top. She still breaking records. She's still the top rebounder. You can put anybody in place to try to replace someone, but when it's natural and it's a gift that's given to them, it doesn't matter what you do. You're not gonna be able to stop that person. But they trying to humble her, but they can't. Every time they try it, they mess around and find out. Now they want to do all this. Just wait for it. Just wait for it, guys. Even though we might feel like the head ain't doing what they supposed to do. They getting away with all this kind of stuff. Just wait for it. It's certain people you just don't want to mess with and touch, and that's one of them. And they haven't learned yet. But watch. We're gonna see some changes. And look, y'all remember the All-Star game where they tried to didn't want her to start and tried to limit her minutes, and she went out there in less minutes and got a double double. So this All-Star game that she's getting ready to be a part of, whether she starts or not, guess what, guys? It ain't gonna stop her from shining. It ain't gonna stop from whatever needs to be done in that All-Star game. Angel is gonna be blessed, and she's gonna have a good time, and she's gonna soar.
And I
Watch.
want her to win the MVP in
I'm saying,
Chicago in front of
look,
Jeff P.
Miss D, I would not put it past. I
and
wouldn't
Coach
put it past
Marshmallow.
her. Cause look who he put in place. Look who God put in place. Cynthia Cooper and Teresa Weatherspoon,
Hmm.
right? And they both like love Angel. Like it ain't no like one
Well,
sided.
Cynthia Cooper, she kind of was wishy washy. She turned herself around because she kept talking about kept glazing
What
you know who, but she
she
turned it
had to.
around.
Yeah, but that's the thing. She had to. You know how the vets are, though, Miss D.
You know why I say that? I ain't gonna give her no
But
slack. And I love Cynthia Cooper because everybody saw Angel her rookie year. And she was glazing somebody else.
yeah,
Uh huh.
but like you said, she had to see the bigger picture.
Hey, the ADP. ADP.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
oh my
now.
god.
Now
Oh
she
my
had to
god.
see. You just said she turned it around, Miss D. Which one
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want?
but she was glazing. That kind of irritate me because Angel's in your face at her rookie year breaking records, and you just
Look,
glaze
people can
somebody.
change their mind, Miss D. She won't.
She's a
She
glazer.
won't.
She's
She
a
won't
glazer.
like.
You might as well call her a glazed donut. She just getting on my nerves. Mm-mm.
Well, Coop. Listen. Anyways, Coop is Coop. That's all we're gonna say about that. But I can tell you what, she never went out. She might have been like that, but for some of the other vets, she's nothing like
You
the
know who kept it
some.
real? You said Cheryl Swoop. She kept it real.
Oh yeah, Cheryl Swoops kept it real. Teaspoon kept it real. It was a lot of
Yeah.
vets that there was a lot of vets that kept it real, but they can
If I
change
want to
their mind
smack the
because what it is, some people don't really realize who Angel is, but when they realize, they're like, "Whoa, wait a minute, I mismanaged, I misjudged that." But they always look from day one when she entered the league. It was they already had her mouth on her. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't have to prove it. She knew who she was. She just went in there and worked hard and did what she had to do. You can't get mad. People. This irks me, Miss D and Tiffany. They look. They want what you have, but they wouldn't survive with the things you had to go through. We just seeing
that's
half of
true.
what Angel had to go through. Imagine what she getting hit with behind closed doors. That she still got to come out there and play ball. She still got to do what she got to do. Let me tell you something. Even the people that are blessed, we think ain't no joke, and we look up to or we respect. They need prayer too. They need support too because yeah, we think they have it all together, but we don't know when the lights are out and we not around. We can't imagine what these people are going through. And she still get out there and play. She still know what she up against. She spoke out time and time again. And then the last time was today. She spoke out again. You know what it's like? I can relate to Angel so much because I see some of the same characteristics. She's a cheerful giver. That's what I do. She put people before herself all the time. That's what we do. Um, and she's unselfish. Like she's very like unselfish person, and it's like, and that's what he attacks the mind. The enemy goes straight for the mind, and for her to be able to still come out and play ball. Sometimes, guys, I'm sorry. I know y'all be like ADP, ADP. I'll be like, I can't help it, guys. I'm just totally on that mental before they get on that court. So she missed a layup after they done bullied her the whole game. Oh well. I'm sorry. Don't get on me, but I'm sorry. Oh well. But yeah, so they got Teaspoon and Cynthia Cooper. They're gonna be part of the All Star game, and we're gonna see what happens because when they supposed to release this other list, they gonna release it tomorrow. They like to do stuff back to back to try to stir up the pot. So we gonna see. And don't be trying to change nothing because JC and Ryan done said what they said in the press, and they better get not one piece of fine either. Go ahead, Tiffany, Miss D.
I'm getting lightheaded. I'm so pissed off. Like, man.
It's okay. It's okay. Poll Tiffy.
Kish,
Man,
I don't know what Kim said in her ear, but you know what? That made me so I want to get teary eyed a little bit because of how Don Staley and Kim
Hold
Mulkey
on, man. Don't
still
look. ADP.
no.
ADP.
Let me say what I gotta say. How
Don't
Don
don't don't mention the Crypt Keeper. Don't do that. Okay.
listen, anyways, how Kim Mulkey and Don
Oh
Staley,
my
how
God.
they still love their players and how they know how
I
to.
want you look. I want
Miss
look. Let's. You
D,
know what I
I'm
want.
talking. Stop interrupting me, Miss D. Let me
Hold
get
on.
what
Let
I
me say
gotta
this. Let
get.
me say this, and I'll let you say
No,
it.
no, this is
I
not
want
the
to see
time to
her
pick
go
at
to
people.
a Connecticut game and hug on you know who. And
What,
if
Miss
I
D? We
see that,
don't.
I'll let it go. I let it
No,
go.
we
So go
don't need.
ahead.
No, we ain't doing all that.
Yes.
What I'm saying, no, we're not doing all
Yes.
that.
Y'all
Miss
over
D,
Angel and Stop it.
thank you, she whiz. She need to stop it. Anyway, chat. in America, as I was saying before Miss D, interrupted me and everything. What I was saying was,
No, you want to talk about the Crypt Keeper?
Miss
That's all.
Miss
I want to
D,
hear about the Crypt Keeper.
that's how you feel. I'm gonna say how I feel. We're not here tonight. Is not the night to like do that tonight with the coaches, because we got to give credit where credit is due. As I was saying, chat, MSD and
How
Tiffy
the
is
song
that
go? Um,
how Miss D, see that what you're doing. Anyways, guys, I was saying that I was very proud of Don Staley for that text message that she sent Camilla,
there
and I
you
was
go. You can talk
proud
about
of.
Don.
Let me finish. And I was talking about Kim, that she was there at this particular game. This particular game, out of all games, was for a great game for her family and supporters to be there for. Of course, when they go to some of the other games, they see it, but this particular game right here, they really could see it. So I was happy that Kim was there. That was just great that she was there to support Angel, and that Don sent that text to Miller. She also, Don is going around supporting when they can, you know what I'm saying? And that's just great to see the college coaches still be a part of their family and not just, after they graduate and leave, they don't get to see their coaches anymore like that. Kim came because she knew Angel was hurt because she didn't get picked. Let me tell you something. They know what's going on. Look, they know what's going on, but she must have had a good feeling tonight that it was going to be a whole bunch of shenanigans. A whole bunch of shenanigans.
Look, I know what she told her. You better than that Brittany Griner. You better than her. Come on,
We're not saying
you could
that.
do
That's
that.
false information. That's false information, chat and panel. She never said that. Uh,
That's she said. Yo, 544. She said
uh-uh.
that. Mm-hmm.
No, she
Yes, she
never said
did.
that, guys.
Yes, she
That's
did.
not something she would say.
Yes, she
And
did.
Miss D is
Yes, she
on
did.
her haterade juice. Excuse her,
She said that.
but
Yo.
no, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Anyway, she did not say that, and we're
She
not going to
did
put
too.
words in her mouth.
Yes, she did. We gonna put words all in
But
her mouth.
anyways, oh, Gray has something to say too.
Gary,
Oh, I
Gary,
didn't see.
and you know what he said?
Oh, Gary
That's
has something to
okay.
say too.
That's okay. I'm gonna steal another player from South Carolina.
No. Okay, Miss D, we're not doing that. Miss D, you better stop. Because that's not right and that's not nice to do.
Well, look, ADP, you be nice. I'll be the villain. How
No,
about
it
that?
wasn't for you. It wasn't for you to come back with something on. I was just saying how I felt. It wasn't
Okay,
the
but
time.
you nice. I'm the villain.
No, we didn't ask you to say
Yes,
nothing about Kim.
I know. You asked me something about the Crypt Keeper. I know.
Miss D always causing confusion. Anyways, guys, we go go ahead, Tiffy, because Miss D always trying to put somebody in a trip bag, and then Casey.
I know. She over there with the fever. She acting like the bodyguard too. We need to get Raven out of there because she getting feverized. She got the fever flu. I don't like that.
Tiffy, go ahead. You calm down some, Tiffy. Let me put up some inspiration for Tiffy. Tiffy,
Tiffy, what you think about the Crypt Keeper?
You know what coach that I wish would stop showing up to games? Carl Semesco. Um,
Right.
Was awful, horrible. I
Yes, you
think in the
could.
crucial point of the game, when they started to make a run, I think the officiating kind of helped them out, to be honest. I think in the beginning of the game, when I got my second foul call, which wasn't a foul, Ashley came to me and said, you know what, I was wrong. That's not a foul. But that doesn't help me because now I have two fouls. The same call that I got called for, maybe it was in the third or fourth quarter when I ran over Shakira when he
Complain,
clearly touched the
complain.
ball first to get to it, but it was foul on me. A few possessions later, Flores did the same thing to me as I dove on the floor, and it wasn't a foul call on her. I don't know how many times Angel has to get beat up in the paint for her to get a foul call.
How you talk
It was
about how
blatant
she go from her to
tonight.
Angel?
Every time she
What?
had um, a
Talk about
fast break
yourself.
layup, she was getting hacked in the paint. She was getting hacked, no foul calls. But the other way, like Rice said, we can't play physical. Anytime we tried to play physical, it was always a foul call. So I think the officiating has to be better. Um, For some reason, again, I don't know what Angel has to do. I don't know what we have to do to get a foul call, but I thought tonight was horrible. I thought all three refs were terrible. To touch on that, I'm gonna get fined, so I don't really care. But I think tonight the officiating was awful, horrible.
I didn't even see what Carl said, and I don't really care what Carl has to say, to be honest, because I'm glad that Jordan Canada said what she said. I'm glad that Ryan and them went in on it, and I'm glad that they also took some accountability too, because you never want to leave it up to the refs. You never want to leave it up to the refs, but what the refs are doing, this is systemic. Like, this is intentional. This is systemic. This is deep rooted. This is bigger than just the game.
Yeah, it is. It is, Tiffy. And the fact that they spoke. Look, you can say what you want to say. We get it. We know about the plays. We know about what's going on in the court. We know about all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you have to give these women their respect, because they spoke out like no other players have for Angel in this way. Even though they're going to get fined, they still spoke out and said something. But it is bigger. Go ahead, Tiffy.
No, in a way that's good, but if you really look at it, she was being selfish.
It doesn't. We're not talking about selfishness,
and I got this foul call, and then why?
It's okay.
This is how it went. I got this foul call, and then but why y'all treat Angel like that? How did she go from one end to another?
You can't tell people how to tell their truth and how to speak, Miss D.
No,
I do that
sometimes
when I'm on the live. I go from one thing to the other.
But no,
you
she
can't
went from
tell her how
my
to
foul
speak,
calls.
though.
Then talk about
it
Angel.
Doesn't matter. She still spoke up. The point is, she still spoke up.
It was about Jordan Canada.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
She still spoke up, even though she spoke up for herself. She still spoke up for Angel too.
I know
I'm not falling for. I'm falling for. She opened her mouth up. That's what I'm falling for.
She opened her mouth and put some food in it. How about that? Is that
it doesn't matter. She opened up her mouth and spoke up. Her and Brian, and Brian is super quiet. She opened her mouth and spoke up.
They need to.
It doesn't.
They need to shoot the basketball better.
Just because of the players, sometimes of their actions does not define who they really are. The fact that these two women spoke out on a league who is up against this team.
How about ADP? How about they speak up and play
right,
on the court?
T. Carmella. That's what I'm saying. Look, we putting that. Miss D, you have to look.
They play horrible.
We understand all how they play, but this is serious, Miss D, and it's the fact that they.
I got the foul call.
Let me finish. It doesn't matter how she said it. You can't dictate how people say it. The fact that she said it doesn't matter. I don't care. It does not matter. It doesn't matter how she said. I ain't falling for nothing. I'm fighting.
Yes,
I'm falling for that she spoke up.
That was selfish.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going back and forth with you about how somebody spoke. I'm just letting you know, Miss D. I'm not doing that. I don't have the energy for that.
She wasn't speaking for Angel.
All I'm saying is the fact that this is coming from me. You can have your opinion if you felt like that, but for me,
your opinion.
I'm just saying you have your opinion and I got mine. And for mine, I played this because it doesn't matter when or how she said it. The fact that she spoke up, period. And then the fact that Rai branched off to add to it. Whether they get fined or not, they still spoke the truth. Regardless of how we feel how they play, regardless of how we feel like what went down, they still spoke up for her. We get the part about the plays and on the court. We understand all of that. Jason, what in the world? Tomorrow we'll go. Okay. Yeah. You can get some tomorrow. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Look, that's okay. We're gonna kids, you're gonna get through that too. First place, Miss D is trying to get on your nerves. She playing. I know she is. Miss D love it. She know we on the D block, boy. She was speaking for herself, not thinking about Angel. I'm serious, T Carmella. Well, everybody, Miss D gonna, Miss D gonna have her opinion, and I'm gonna have my opinion. Tiffy, what do you think? And Tiffy's gonna have her opinion. So we all gonna have opinions, and they might be different. Tiffy, what you think?
My opinion on what?
Jordan and Ryan speaking out for his officiating.
You know, I feel like I feel like they should have said something. Well, it's twofold, right? I think that they needed to get this butt whooping. I think that they needed to see the refs steal the game from them time and time again to finally get to this point of speaking out. And I think it needed to happen to them, right? Because Angel's been getting punched up, she's been getting wrapped up, she's been getting piggyback rided, since their first game, right? But now we're 20 games in. If this continues, Atlanta Dream will not be a playoff team. So they're starting to see the trend, and the players are saying enough is enough. So I think it's good. What I don't like is that they should have spoken up the first Valkyries game. Like if we watch the first Valkyries game, and they need to recognize this too, because their defensive anchor is Angel Reese. Secondarily, for the guards, the second anchor that they have is Ryan. Depending on the matchup, it might be Jordan Canada. Regardless, the refs have been intentional in every single game to attack their defensive anchor. Ryan did say they had to change the way that they play defense because of how the refs are calling it. But it shouldn't take you into the games where the guards' defense is being attacked to recognize that. The first Valkyries game, they gave Angel 2 fouls in like the first quarter or something like that. So it's like, yeah, first 10, 12 minutes, right? So it's like, yeah, of course they should have called it out then. Yes, they could have won the game, but they lost because the refs took it away. Like Atlanta Dream was getting blown out. Blown out. And you're telling me that the Valkyries, who at the time was like the 6th seed, now all of a sudden they've destiny swapped with the Atlanta Dream and then the 3rd seed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, don't piss me off. The players, I'm glad they're speaking out now, but that first Valkyries game, I'm sorry, there's not a single team in the WNBA that can blow out the Atlanta Dream. There's not. I don't even the Aces,
no. If it was Tiffy, they wouldn't do so much to cheat and officiate and do all that stuff. If you know what I'm saying, they know it. They know.
Like ADP
They know
tonight.
about the draft. I'm talking.
They cheated. They cheated to with
No, no,
Angel and they
no.
made some calls, but
Yeah, yeah,
they should have won this game still because they're still
yeah.
up.
I'm saying though, if the dream, what I'm saying is, if the dream wasn't such a threat, they wouldn't do so much to cheat the
I
games.
don't know about that.
That's what I'm saying. Regardless, because they're not even letting them play a game.
Huh?
They're not even letting them fully play a game before they call all these fouls and stuff. So I'm just saying that that's just my opinion of it. But yeah, I'm not making
But
that.
listen, don't wait till you get fouled to say something because Angel was getting hacked the whole season. Don't wait
Right.
till
Well,
y'all get in
it's
trouble.
like
Jordan
you dang
Canada
if you do.
and
Look, it's
Ryan
dang
Howard.
to me. To me, it seems like they're danged if they do and danged if they don't. If they don't speak out, it's a problem. If they speak out, it's a
No,
problem.
I
Which
ain't
one
say
you
it's a
want, Miss
problem.
D?
I said, but you can't wait till you get in trouble when your anchor is getting hacked all the time.
It doesn't.
You can't
They
wait
didn't even get in.
to
They didn't even get in trouble like that compared
Izzy.
to Angel.
No, that's for the foul trouble. I said you can't wait till Izzy pull Angel down and almost dislocated her shoulder for you to speak out. But now that you get fouls, you and Ryan Howard. Now y'all want to open your mouth. Stop it. Stop it.
that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes down to it, right? And T asked a good question. Why is this
Right,
happening?
Chicago. Huh?
T. Carmelo
No,
asked a good
I love
question.
the dream. I don't like, but I don't like this coach. I don't have no beef with the dream. This not even about the dream. It's
Yeah,
about, you know what I mean? No, no,
I
no.
agree with you there. Like, well, I don't really like the dream, but I agree with
Yeah,
you
yeah,
there.
I
nephew.
like the dream.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what we're saying. I'm saying that they play a major role in it. I'm not saying that the players are not responsible for their own actions. They even were up there taking responsibility for their actions. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is what we're seeing time and time again. It's deeper than just the Carl. It's starting from the head and the politics. But go
No,
ahead.
I'm not mad. Look, I'm not. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's look. Yes, they're being fouled, but y'all should have don't wait until it happens to y'all. That's what I'm saying. Angel, they been beating up Angel all year, and you didn't say nothing in no press conference. Oh, it's
You
okay. It's okay. But now that you get in foul trouble or you get calls that you don't like, then you want to add Angel when you really talking about yourself. You really just talking about yourself. You don't care about no Angel. Because if you cared about Angel, you should have smacked Izzy Harrison her in the back of her head, and you should got in that press conference and warn people not to do
We
that.
can't tell people how to
I'm
handle
just saying,
and
but
make
why would you
mistakes and
wait
stuff.
until hold
And
on?
then you
Why would
don't
they
know what
wait?
they said behind closed doors. You
Look, no,
don't
no, we ain't
know.
talking about closed doors. We talking about you getting the press conference.
It doesn't matter.
How many press conferences did they have? At least Ryan Howard. How many press conferences did she do after that Izzy Harrison thing? When Angel was still getting all those fouls against her. You ain't speak out then. I don't want to hear that.
It doesn't matter when they speak out. The point
Oh,
is they
ADP,
spoke
stop
out.
it. Stop
Go
it.
ahead, Tiffy.
Thank you. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying though, right? Like it when it comes down to this, right? When it comes down, I agree with Miss D in part because they should have spoken up earlier. And now that it's affecting their game, they're speaking up. But again, right? They should have stopped this. Like there's not a single team in the WNBA that can blow out the Atlanta Dream. So
Right.
as soon as the Golden State Valkyries were up by 25 and they was whooping their behind and coach put in the whole bench, somebody on that bench should have got a tag because the refs stole the game away from Atlanta. The Valkyries did not beat the Atlanta Dream by merit. No, they did not. The refs played along with the Valkyries, and it was both at home. We know the Valkyries' home whistle is diabolical, but the refs played along with them to give the Valkyries that 20 something. It was almost a 30-point lead at one point. I was like, dang, we looking like the Chicago Sky. But that should have raised alarm bells because there's not a single team in the WNBA who can blow out Atlanta Dream. But Carl was there, stuck looking stupid, like he was in quicksand. So that's why how I'm saying, like, all right, cool. The refs clearly are in on this, right? And there's certain teams that the WNBA wants to lift up higher, right? But also, we are the Chicago Sky. But also, no, literally today I accidentally called them the Atlanta Sky. And I was like, we might as well be hell because Carl Semesco is not a good coach. When we look at it this way, right? When we look at it this way, we got to pay attention. All of these things are happening purposefully, right? What could the WNBA do? Right? The Atlanta Dream gave the Indiana Fever the spanking of a lifetime, back-to-back wins. And on top of that, Ryan Howard doesn't know she made it worse. Because Ryan Howard went online to clap back at an Atlanta Dream fan talking about, I go and check on this user, right? Where I'm sure they're shocked that we won both of those games back to back. We'll be all right. And I was like, yeah, you making a joke, which is fine. Ha ha he he. But now the media is looking at Atlanta Dreams player front running. And they don't like confident black women. So Ryan should have kept that in the drafts. Because now the Fever fans are like, oh, you guys are lucky that you guys won that game. You guys were your Super Bowl. So now that's added insult to injury. My theory, my hypothesis, right, is that the WNBA saw them winning, they saw them gloating, and said, all right, we need a team to humble them. What's the next team up? Dallas Wings can't do it. Lord knows Jessica Shepard can't help them. Child. But they had to decide Golden State Valkyries. It's the most valuable franchise in the WNBA right now. If not, they're behind the Aces, but I think they're the most valuable. The Golden State Valkyries was the team that they decided to knock Atlanta off their pedestal, quite literally, right? They stole their third spot. The refs helped them get those 2 wins. And so even though they had at the time, the same record as them, they were bumped down because they didn't win the tiebreaker, right? So all of this is intentional. They needed a team to get Atlanta Dream off of their high horse, right? Because how dare they beat Caitlin Clark on her shoe night? She had the Cookie Crumble 3000s on, and people don't even care about that because they lost the game. Oh boy, she put up 27 points, and nobody cares about that because they lost the game. And worse, to Angel Reese, right? That's Nike's worst nightmare. ESPN was quiet as hell that day, So it's like they using them, and it's intentional too. It is intentional as well, because when it comes down to it, right? And I'm gonna lay my plane here. When it comes down to it, what player did they use from the Golden State Valkyrie to knock off the Atlanta Dream? Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams is not the best player in the Golden State Valkyries, but they can use her to knock off Angel Reese. The best player in the Golden State Valkyries is their point guard, but imagine if the point guard, Veronica Burton, got the votes that she should have gotten. If they had pushed Veronica Burton as the best player in the Golden State Valkyries, they would have had a conundrum, because their little princess, Caitlin Clark, turnover Tammy, she wouldn't have made the all-star starters if they pushed Veronica Burton. But who can they edge out? With 6 spots, they can edge out and make sure that Angel is gone by pushing Gabby. I promise you, at no point was Gabby Williams a threat to Angel Reese, but all of a sudden they moved her over to the forward position, moved her over to the bigs this year, when she has historically been listed as a guard. And other guards in her position, Ryan, Jackie Young, Kalia Copper. Well, I don't think Kalia Copper, but Ryan, Jackie Young are both listed as guards. Like, this is intentional. This is systematic. This is punishment. Because how dare the Atlanta Dream beat those Coco Chanel fells on their shoe night? How dare they do it, and how dare they gloat about it? So they're very strategic, using another team that they can use to knock off the Atlanta Dream, because it would have been suspicious if the Fever was able to do that. But notice, the Fever is much lower ranked than Atlanta, and they have 3 starters. Atlanta has none.
Exactly. No, that's a conspiracy too.
It's the truth. It's the truth. Dallas Wings they didn't do it fast enough, because they wanted the Dallas Wings to be below them. How is it that there are teams below Atlanta Dream, Dallas Wings, Indiana Fever, who have 3 and 2 all-star starters, but Atlanta has 0? Huh? I'm gonna land my plane right there. I'm just saying, This is punishment. This is intentional. They're using Gabby to knock off Angel, because if they actually used the best player in the Golden State Valkyries, they would have accidentally knocked off Caitlin Clark. But as you know, with the WNBA, Kathy, WNBA, there's no accidents. This is all intentional. This is all planned out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because you'd be like, wait a minute, how you... Okay. They'll come out there and play. They'll go out there and try to play their best game when it comes to the Dream, with the help of the refs, and that's how they're able to pull a lot of these games off. But this game tonight, yes, they could have won, because you gotta, you gotta make your freebies, you gotta, make your layups and stuff like that. So they had the opportunity to get those points up before it got to the end like that, and had to, what was it, 5 points or 4 points that they lost by tonight. I think it was like 4 points. Yeah, them freebies and all them, and the freebies and the layups, mostly the freebies, because I think Leash missed about 4. Least I know Angel missed some too. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with those freebies. I think they have made all their freebies too. They still could have won this game.
But ADP, But look at this.
Huh.
And I hate to do it. Actually, I love to do it because, I'm an equal opportunity hater. Look at this, though. The refs play a role in those late game situations. It's not like they just take their hand off of the gas. Like, they're still playing, right? Jordan talks
Mm-hmm.
about it tonight. Like, there was a 5-second call that the ref
No,
reversed.
AL 504. I wasn't just talking about Angel. They got to be able to do that when Angel not on that court too. So I won't just talk about her. Oh, go ahead, Tiff.
Yeah, you can call me Glaze, you can call me Krispy Kreme. I might change my name to Krispy Kreme. I don't care. Because I will never, ever, ever talk about Angel making her layups because of the way that she's officiated. Like, every single made basket Angel made tonight, and Jordan Kennedy even said she was hacked. And she only got one, I think one, maybe 2 and ones, but she made 7 baskets and it should have been 7 and ones. So again, I'm never going to talk about her layups because I see the play.
Yes, that's what I was saying. I was saying the overall team when I was saying it like that because it's not just this game. It's just the games period. So it's not just just her. It's an overall team. When I said that,
yeah, I feel that. I'm not. People who call glazes or whatever. I don't care. Put some extra glaze on me. I don't care. But I think that.
Yeah, we go glaze. Look, we be in the chat. We be glazing. They don't be liking it tip, but we sure do. Like what? Like just like AL 504 said, when you got like 4 people on you, what can you do?
Right, and that's what irritates me.
They be like, play through it. How in the world she gonna play through it? She trying to get out of it.
She a bulldozer. What's she supposed to do? Dang. But then I be getting irritated because and the teams know this too, which is why I don't like some of these coaches. Like, literally, the Mystics especially, all they do is flop. Angel, breathe on them a little too hard. They fall on the ground. Flores, that little bitty, little stupid little girl, she irritates me so bad. There was a play tonight that Lauren Betts had wrapped around Angel, right? And
I saw it.
The refs called it as a foul on Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And just for good measure, Angel had turned around. She was walking away. Flores walks into Angel and she flops onto the ground for extra measure. And I'm like, girl, if you don't get your little behind, that's why I can't be going to these games, bro, because I be cussing out these players in real time. You get me? And I'm supposed to be rooting for the home team. No, girl, get the hell off my court. Irritating me. That's disrespectful to the game of basketball. These players, these coaches are so cheap when it comes. And that's what irritates me about Stephanie White, too, because she's talking about Caitlin gets cheap shotted. This is cheap. You're looking for any single little call against this player. You're not even trying to win. You're trying to get this player out. You're trying to use the referee's bias against her. That's so cheap. Like, you're supposed to be a professional basketball player and you flopping on the ground, girl. This is not theater. This is not parkour. You're falling on the ground like it's your bed at the end of the night, baby. Go back to your bed and get out the WNBA because you're irritating me and you're disrespecting the game of basketball.
Dad, Tim was just going off. She need to get off her chest, though. She like the. Tim gonna have to call in the Brooklyn.
Nah, we gotta win on Saturday, or I'm actually gonna lose it. Like I think
I believe they're gonna win. They're gonna pull it off. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to figure it out. I think this particular time, I think they're gonna figure it out. And the way to figure that out is you're gonna have to play through Angel. Period. Nice. You're gonna have to play through Angel. I know Okai, people say, Okai, get out there. She made mistakes. She's still a rookie, guys. She tried to stay an extra year. They didn't want her. They didn't allow her to stay an extra year. So that's in the past. She's here now. Put Okai and Angel on that floor with those belts. He's gonna have to. and she's just gonna have to thank you, baby. She's just gonna have to play. No, you baby, you can't. She's just gonna have to she's just gonna have to play through whatever. But he's gonna have to play those bigs. He's gonna have to. What about the guys, Miss D and Tippy? What about what's what's her name? Sherrod. Is that her name that he picked up? What y'all think about her? Why he put her in there tonight? Is it Jalen Sherrod or something like that?
Jalen, yeah.
Why didn't he put her in tonight?
He don't put nobody in. Very useless.
I'm trying to say, because is it just because she just got on the team or what? Because he didn't put her in. And I know she's not a big, but she probably could have helped, right? She can play. Did she play a little bit on the links or no?
She did. I think actually, because I was just thinking, like, why did he pick her up? I think he's looking for a backup point guard. And that is what Jalen Sherrod plays. But that's what I'm like, Carl irritates the hell out of me, disrespectfully, because Jalen Sherrod has the same game as Jordan Canada. I don't know what he's on, but we don't need another Jordan Canada. And I like Jalen Sherrod. He needs to go and get a traditional point guard. No more shoot force point guards, no more combo guards. We need somebody who can pass on the pick and roll, not to pick and choose when she want to pass.
So look, Miss D and Tiffany, when is that? When Miss D, when you say that deadline, when is the deadline to cut players or whatever they're gonna do? You think the Dream? Do you guys think the Dream is gonna cut anybody and bring somebody on for us to, the developmental? Well, they just added her, so they wouldn't add her and drop her. So I'm trying to figure out, do you think they're going to drop somebody and bring somebody on? I know. Miss D, you sleep. Oh, Lord. She done fell asleep. And it's only one something. Tippy, do you think they're going to bring somebody on? I don't know. Why Miss D sleep? Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me? Put a one in the chat.
Sorry, I was talking on mute. My fault.
I was like, where did Miss D and Tippy go?
Yeah, I don't trust Carl as far as I could throw him.
So you think he may do that? He may.
Where is he? Who is scouting? Like who is scouting?
I don't know, Tippy. I don't know.
Because Atlanta, like, what do you think the team needs, ADP?
Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiffany. I had to do a Cheryl Swoops because Cheryl Swoops said, she didn't say it about the Dream, but she said it about the sky. But oh man, oh gosh. I don't know. They need we need Raven. I'm sorry. No, okay. Do they need guards or bigs? I mean, because they got Angel, they got Okad, and is not Nas considered a big too?
Apparently.
But Kier said Jesus and a new coach. That's what Tiffany want me to say. She want me to say that, Kish. I know it. That's why she asked that question. They better let me tell you something. Guys, did y'all not see how the owner looked? He looked like the Godfather, man. He don't look like he allows certain things, but certain things he don't play about. So I don't think Tiffany, I don't think that they brought Angel to the Dream for the Dream to play like this. With the games we know, what I'm saying? With the games we know they could win, regardless of, the refs, some of the games that they can win. So, oh man. Oh, I know what y'all. I know what Tiffany want me to say about the players, but if it's the same coaching style, Tiffy, I don't think it's going to make a difference what player they bring on. I think they have the play. They have the players. You just got to get the plays drawn up for the players. Because now, guess what? You get ready to have Bree come back.
Child.
You're gonna have Bree come back. They definitely, even though she's gonna be on restricted minutes, they still can't be out there hacking her. She just came back. Cause they aiming at the old team. It ain't just Angel no more, but definitely Angel, cause they know Angel is a threat. She could do she gonna do Angel gonna go out there and work hard and do what Angel need to do. Period. You see how she brought. You see how she do in that fourth quarter. Everybody know about fourth quarter Barbie. How she can get out there. You know what I'm saying? And it may be a different type of game that she playing, and she still go out there and bring the team back. So, and they knew she could have brought They knew she could have brought them back and won that game in that fourth quarter. Sorry, guys. So, girl, I Kish, I don't know, because a lot of people saying if he don't do what he needs to do this year, they may do that. I don't know. I don't know how the W is working now. That 1 minute they this way, the next minute they let them stay. They didn't give Teaspoon but 1 year. So is that what you were saying, Tiffy? You think Carr need to relocate?
Yeah, I think a lot of
Or
people.
do you think um bring it if he draws the plays in, bring in, um use the players he have but rotate them out or something like that? Do you think that'll work, or you just definitely think that he needs to relocate? I know in AL 504, I know, and she is fourth quarter bar. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows. You better be careful in that fourth quarter. Hey, you never look AL 504. We don't. You never know at this point, cause I mean, you never know who in. You know what I'm saying? When you be finding out stuff, you be like, no, not such and such. I would have never thought. So AL 504, you might be cooking on to something. Hey, hey, Bernadine, how are you, girl? We up here. Tiffany done went ham. Miss D done tried to put me in the trick bag tonight. And, but we had to get some things off our chest. So Tiffany, do you want him gone, or do you want him to try to figure some stuff out?
I think that
Because he still was talking a little bit about himself. But girl, for the first time, you know how he has that face expression where it's like all calm, cool, and collected. Girl, that face looked kind of red. And he also was talking about the refs, and something just has to be done. But I don't know what you think. We
um
can.
I think Carl Smith needs to work on his acting because that man does not care.
He looked in that last presser. It was like, look, guys, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Okay, I done tried to do a little bit of what you guys suggested, and I'm going back to what I want to go back to. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But even the people that want to do what they want to do gonna have to soon make a change.
Yeah. Um I think that there's got to be change, and if they don't want to, if he is unwilling to change, and him and the GM too,
Look at Jacob. Go ahead, Tiffany.
if he's unwilling to change his roster, then they're gonna have to change the coaching. And that's just how it is. And I said the same thing about Tyler. I said the same thing about Becky Hammond, but she shut me up going to win that little, championship. I said the same thing about Sandy Brondello, right? And I think it's true. I think that what Atlanta needs is a real point guard. I think that they need better bench pieces. Sorry, India Navarre is not being used correctly. I think she's a scoring guard, which is nice, but she doesn't really play well in the system. I think Aaliyah Knight is underutilized.
She's still on injury report, ain't she?
Where did she get injured at? The bench?
No, somebody. She's still injured. Ain't she on the injury report?
She's on the report. That don't mean she injured. Hello. That's all I gotta say. But
I don't know.
no, let me stop, because I actually do like Aaliyah Knight, but I do think that, maybe she's not 100%. I wish she would get an opportunity to play because she is a sharpshooter. Like I would love to see a lineup, and I'd love to see a lineup with Angel, Aaliyah Nye, Alicia, Borlays, and Okot or Nas. That'd be so nice. Because I feel like all of those players know how to play their role.
You said who now? Angel, Nye, and who else?
Let me type it in. Angel will be at the 1.
Oh, you want Angel at the 1?
Yes. I want Angel at the 1. Ooh, Bree. Hold on. Let me cook real quick. Angel, Nye, Gray, Okot.
Okay.
Nye. I want to see that.
Okay.
Yeah, me
Angel,
too.
Nye,
When
Gray,
Bree
Okot.
Jones come back, I would like to see that and sit Nas down. Yeah, for she could come off the bench for 6 women, but yeah,
So, guys, what was going on with Nas tonight? Like,
I don't know. She played horrible.
yeah, and she won't. I thought she was on the injury list, but then Keisha checked, she wasn't up there. And then she comes in and out. Like, what was the like? I don't get it. I don't get that one. I know that's mostly on. I'm thinking that's mostly on him being dedicated to certain players, because if she were resting, and
Right.
we already know that Nas had that, she been having that patch on her arm all year playing hurt, so we know that
And her
too.
shoulder. What's wrong with her shoulder? So wrong with her
Yeah,
shoulder, I
her
think.
shoulder. Well, I don't know, Miss D. The first time when I started seeing her, she was in that presser. She was having them big ice bags and stuff on her arm and stuff. So I was like, Dad, why don't he play the bench? She's still hurting and stuff, but you could tell when she was shooting her, her shots were off and stuff like that. Yeah, it was every presser that she was in. She had some on that arm, but I don't know. I don't know if I would say if she's not feeling well to play like that, far as her arm or whatever. I would have said still keep her out and don't have her come in, because she didn't play that many minutes tonight. When Bree come back, she replaces Nas. Oh, that's what Tiffy said. Tiffy said, Miss D, Bree gonna when Bree come back, Nas gonna she gonna replace Nas on the floor.
Yeah, and then have Angel at the top of the key and have Bree in the post, because Angel could play the top of the key. Have her handle the ball more. I always say that, even with Jordan Canada out there, because she actually passed better than Jordan Canada. That's crazy.
Who Bree Jones do?
No, Angel. She passed better than
Oh,
Canada, and she's
girl,
supposed to be a
dear.
guard.
Angel can get the ball to anybody. Her IQ, she can get the ball to anybody and make sure you get it. So yeah, that's gonna be different. So then what y'all saying our lineup is gonna be? So our lineup is gonna be what? Is he gonna have Angel and Bree on the floor at the same time? Are y'all saying Angel and Bree can be on the floor at the same time, and then you have Gray and Rye? What about Gray? What about Rye? Tiffy, you want Rye coming off the bench?
Coming off the bench, but I think that she needs to play less minutes. I don't want to see Ryan Howard. Let me be nice. I don't want to see Ryan Howard playing more than 30 minutes if it's a tight game, but if it's not tight, Ryan, 25 minutes. The best game Atlanta Dream has played this season, I think Ryan played like 22 minutes. That's it. I think Carl Semesco has a Ryan Howard problem. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Like he was brought in for a guard focused team, but Ryan Howard. Now I'm gonna say it. I don't care. We had 20 games. Ryan Howard gets her stats in garbage minutes. It's never. She's never playing aggressively to win the game. Does that make sense? Like even tonight, she had 24 points.
It was
It never.
meaningless, right? I know what you're saying.
Yes.
It wasn't aggressive because a lot of her shots was outside shots. She just hitting jacking up three like they usually do. That's another thing that upset me about them too. Ryan Unleash, take it to the
Yeah.
basket.
That's my thing. Like it's never, and maybe it's because she's always just throwing up threes, but she never. But no, because Arike does the same
Okay.
thing.
Please stop.
No, give me a high five.
I want to fix my phone.
You cannot
I
fix
fixed
it.
that door.
We gotta have batteries for it.
I'll give it.
Okay, I'll find you some tomorrow.
I'll give
Go-
it.
oh,
you don't,
sorry, go
you
ahead,
don't
Tiffany.
want too big. See, don't. There you go.
But that's what I was gonna say.
What did you want?
Arike shoots a lot of threes, but when she does it in tight games, you can tell that she's shooting with like urgency. She's thought about these shots, right? She's being strategic, right? She's trying to get the defense off keel. And she always, most always, has like a counter player down there who can rebound. So when she's taking these shots, these big shots, that's what I feel like. Ryan Howard doesn't take big shots. She just takes shots. And that's what irritates me about her stat. Because she, you know what? She's shooting three. She's getting points, like 24 points tonight. Didn't do a damn thing to help us win. Because she's not like doing it with any urgency. You know, does that make sense? Like her stats are empty to me.
She act like she's too cool for school.
Right. Like I never see her really like she'll call for the ball, but I never see her like pushing the envelope.
And because it was times they played Prosper, they played Cody, and when they get downhill, when they did take it to the basket, they couldn't stop them. So I don't understand why she settled for jump shots. I don't get that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Ryan irritates me because you know these little guards cannot stop you. You know they can't stop you. You are 6'2". Right? Prosper is also tall as well, but she does not have enough muscle to nor is she fast enough on defense to stay in front of Ryan. So sometimes I wonder, sometimes I sit and I wonder and I think, does the Atlanta Dream watch film? Like, do they watch film? What do their scouting reports look like? Right? Because anyone would have told you, you know, their guards are dog food, except for Sonia Citron, which Sonia Citron didn't even play today. That's how you know the rest was on some BS. The Mystics beat the Atlanta Dream without Sonia Citron. Does that even make sense?
Right.
Their best defensive guard and their best offensive guard wasn't playing, but somehow Atlanta Dream beat. Okay, yeah, they got it. So I'm happy. I'm happy that, well, I'm not happy, but I'm happy that Jordan Canada and Ryan Howard called out the refs, and I'm happy that they called them out by name. I would have liked the names of all three, but beggars can't be choosers. But Ryan Howard, sweetie, I need more from you, Miss Girl. I need more from you because I don't care if you got to put up 30 points, right, in order to win this game. I don't want 24 points on a loss because you're getting those points in garbage minutes. You're not pushing the envelope to win. And if you're not going to do it, give the ball to somebody who will. Give it to Angel. Cut, move off of the basket. Move when you don't have the ball in your hand. My goodness, I'm begging. So to answer the question, before I start losing my mind, because I'm getting irritated again. I think that the Atlanta Dream needs a better bench. I think that they need a better offensive scheme. Like you said, ADP, they got to play through Angel. Or was that Miss D? I don't remember. But they got to play through Angel. But it's not just playing through Angel. I think that Carl has to do a better job of giving players an assignment. You know what I'm saying? Like he coaches like he has 3-star players on the team. He coaches like he has 5-star players, and I'm like, sir, you don't. But he coaches like truly like he has 3. Ryan and Elise Gray can kind of do whatever they want. Jordan will get them the ball, and then everybody else just kind of figure it out, right? That doesn't make sense when you have a player like Angel on your team. That would be like Becky Hammond just telling them, you know what, give Jackie and Asia the ball, and Chelsea, you can kind of do what you want. When you have a player who's like a ball dominant, shoot first guard, you have to give them directions as a coach. There has to be a hierarchy. There has to be offensive schemes that are being drawn up. Because we saw we saw Chelsea Gray, right? In a system where she can kind of do whatever she wants as a shoot first guard and unrivaled. And it took them nearly the whole season to figure it out. Right. But she doesn't play that way next to Asia because there's a clear hierarchy of these are the schemes we need to run. Your role as point guard on this team is to pass first, shoot second. Carl hasn't done that yet. He hasn't clearly defined the roles of those star players, of those guards on his team. So that's when we see, Jordan Canada kind of like just driving into the paint with 6 guards, forwards on her, and the rest of the players are not cut into the basket. Like, he needs to tell the wings, your job is to cut and flash towards the ball. Cut and flash towards the ball. Don't just stand by the 3-point line. He needs to tell the forwards, and the forwards do this well. Their job is to screen and roll. Screen and roll. Cut towards the basket. The forwards do that very well. Angel, Naz, Okot, they do that. Borlays, they do that excellently. But the guards don't do. And as a point guard, your job is to push in transition and then run the play. Look towards the paint. You always got to have your eye towards the paint, and then push the ball. Move without the ball, right? Push the ball. Hand off to Angel, pass to somebody. He needs to give them, and then if you see an open shot, take it, right? Take an open shot. Take a good shot. Not analytics, Rice. He has yet to give these players clearly defined roles like that, and that's why we see the offense doesn't work. Because he's just letting them run around like it's unrivaled, and y'all can figure it out as you go. No, like that's why my issue with him is that that's what I mean when I say he coaches like he has 5 superstars, or 3 really, right? The superstars are the offense instead of him implementing an offense with clear roles.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Because at the end of the day, right, like, even a superstar has a role on a team. Your role shouldn't be, shoot up any 3 you want, and if you feel like pass it, try and get it inside. What? Because what happens when you do that is that teams look at you and say, okay, cool. This person does not cut to the basket. They don't move really off ball, away from the ball, right? So that's when you can see teams like Golden State Valkyrie, who can throw a zone at you, a zone defense. T. Carmelo was talking about this earlier, how Ryan doesn't like running a zone. You don't like running a zone because you can't play against the zone. Golden State Valkyrie defeated and dismantled, and we've seen it time and time again. The Lynx did this too, and I'll land my plane there. The Lynx have done this, and then eventually the Aces did this as well. The easiest way to dismantle the Atlanta Dream starting lineup is with a zone. Because Carl does not implement the system, and he has not given his guards primarily proper roles. So I'll land my plane.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from. Tiffy had a lot to get off, guys, and she did it, look, mildly. But yeah, Tiffy, I can agree with that. Miss D, what you think at this point? What you want to see going forward?
Well, I was saying this earlier, but way before this happened, that Carl gonna have to um sit one of the uh I'll call them the I can't think of it. Well, riding a leash down, one of them, or maybe both of them, sometime when they, not playing up to par, because you got to see how your bench is going to be. Oh, the Chuck sisters. That's what they play like sometimes. They play like Mabry and Sykes.
Mm-hmm.
And they need less Chuck sister, and they just need to sit them down. They not playing, and see what you got with your youngsters. Now I can't say if they bench is bad or not because they don't play them like that. So you want to play maybe Borlays, Pow
Oh,
Pow,
Pod
and Cot.
and Pop Pop. Yeah, yeah.
They stopped playing Navarre. So I don't really know. And then like I said, Bree Jones coming back, so somebody on that star line will have to sit down. And that odd woman out is Nas. So he just got to change how his style is, because jacking up threes is not going to get it. Yes, the referees do what they do, but a lot of times they shoot themselves out of the game as well by taking all those shots, those threes, instead of passing it to Angel or having her during the crucial moments, passing the ball on the inside. Because anytime they wanted to take it to the basket, the Mystics couldn't stop them. Anytime they want to do that, then you get your foul calls when they had no choice but to call those fouls when you take it to the hole. They had no choice.
Yeah, that's true too, Miss D.
Yeah.
AL504 said he doesn't want two bigs. I, the way AL504, he needs to put the bigs on the floor. I know. It seemed like that. I don't know, Carl. You need to get it together. Kid said, "Don't y'all find it strange how all of the WNBA All Stars who was picked, they all have something in common except Asia." What y'all think of Kish question?
I don't know. Like how, like how?
Let me see. Um, Kish, they're asking you how. What you mean by that? Um, and then Chicago said, "We need we need the permission to show up. We kind of need the whole team to do it, not just her." Bernadine said, "Jordan and Rod have to understand the refs are going to be bad. Period. That's why it's so important for them to pass the ball inside to the post when they are open." AL504 said his offense is don't give Angel the ball. Tiffany said, "Guys, see, Tiffany avoided 3 crash outs. Look at that. See, ADP did that." And Bernadine said, looking your post off and forcing a bad pass to the wing is hurting your own team. Then you add the refs into the equation, and it's uphill battle." Um, oh yeah, Bernadine, Tiffy agreed. Um, AL504 said Jordan wants to be a post player. And Kiss said, Kiss said, think about that question for a minute, Miss D. You want me to reread it?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, he said, I mean, sorry, not he, but don't y'all find it strange how all the WNBA All Stars who was picked, they all have something in common except Asia.
Mm. Mm. Tiffy, I don't know.
Man, Kish, you gotta help
Let
me
me
out.
pull it up.
You gotta help me out. Help us out a little bit. I can't think.
Right.
It's about three
I'm a,
o'clock.
let me see if I can. Let me see on threes. I got some fun little stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
I got some pictures to show y'all something funny. Even Brandon Jennings said, "How Angel Reese not an All Star starter." Oh yeah, I gotta show y'all that too. That's when they found out. Look, when they when they saw that Angel wasn't gonna be a starter, they put this meme up. I love this because y'all know she didn't play at How You Get Away with Murder. She did
Right.
not.
Oh, okay. That's true. You're right.
Okay. Oh, did Kish put it down there?
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I was getting ready to pull it. I was getting ready to pull it up. Well, the starter pool. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Well, you know what they're gonna do first thing in the morning? They're gonna drop that. They're gonna drop the next list. Y'all really gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad. But I wanted to show you guys this. Oh yeah, I love Shirley Ralph, man. She is man. She is something else. Okay. Anyways, let's get back. Moo, calm down. Okay. I wanted to show you guys this because I thought it was funny. Today. Let me show you what Swoop Snail was doing.
This year against Teaspoon, I'm gonna have to start Team Coop versus Team Weatherspoon. Now normally I wouldn't have a problem with just wearing my jacket, but this year against Teaspoon, I'm gonna have to break out the jersey. And Teaspoon, you know what happens when we
She always got to
use
rub
this
it
jersey?
in.
You see it right here. Let's go Team Coop.
You know, she better be glad I'm on TV right now and I can say what I want to say. But cool, let's get it. Let's get with it. You already know me. You know I am. I'm coming for you. I'm gunning for you. Team Spoon. We call me Weatherspoon. Spoon it is. You already know it. You got my juice flowing. It's flowing. I got my jersey. You thought I did. I will.
I want you to know, so you may be new to like the media, sports media, whatever, but that was a one shot and you just delivered. You talk to her. You know she's watching you.
Yeah, she is. I know you looking. I know you are.
And they say, clock it.
Say now. See it? I got the last talk on this one, baby. See you soon. How about it? You already know what it is. Flip it. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm staring right at you. Right at you. You already know. Sit down. Sit down. I don't hear no Italian. I don't want to hear it. Chiudi la boca.
Speak a little Italian, huh? Is that
This is
Italian?
funny. We love you. Shout out.
Holla at me.
You know, Teaspoon probably speak different languages because
Right, because they play overseas. No, but of course, you know.
So you already know. But
Well, that
I
was
just thought
Italian,
that
wasn't
was,
it?
huh?
That was Italian.
Yeah, I just thought that was cute. Yeah, that look.
You know,
Rachel and Jane, they
Cynthia Cooper
hard
got
to
a
learn.
teaser because she never really beat Cynthia Cooper in those championship series. So you know how they go. Unfortunately.
Yeah, so you know they're gonna be, but ain't in Miss D. You know she went over there and helped the Dallas win that game. So you know, like, oh man, both of them are good. So
Right.
it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be good for to have those two there. And then I have like guys, just a little cute stuff going on. I have Monkey at the game. Juju birthday, so Angel was there celebrating his birthday. I think it was the weekend, or was it? I want to say the weekend or this past week, his birthday or whatever. Angel signing. I don't know what she said. We won't know what she told her. And let me see, was that the only one I had? Oh, I want to show you guys this commercial with Satu and her sister because I thought it was so cool. Like I thought this commercial was really cool. And then we'll get back to it. But I wanted to show you guys this.
Wow, baby Sabri bigger than her sister.
That was fire.
That was.
That was fire. And look, when they did it like that, Miss D, I had to look. You know, they look a lot alike.
But you know,
From
I didn't know baby Sabri was bigger than her sister.
who's the oldest? Who's the oldest?
Satu.
Satu is the oldest? No way. I thought it was her other.
I know that's what I'm saying. She look a little bigger and older, but she not. That's baby Sabri.
Oh wow.
Uh huh.
But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have little flyer guys of our all-star GMs right there. Moo. Um, let me get over here on this one right here. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so I want to show you guys that give you a little breather or whatever. Tiffany broke down how she feel and what she say needs to happen, guys. We got a Saturday game. Miss D and Tiffany, what you think the team needs to do? Now, guys, we probably gonna wake up to some more news on threads and social media, so just be ready for it, okay? Just so you know. But until then, guys, how do you what do you think they need to do for this game on Saturday?
I forgot who they play.
Val?
Ooh, a revenge.
Yes.
You know what? Even with this game, I keep saying it, and they keep for some reason they have a hard time starting fast. They have to
Oh,
get out fast.
you don't think they did better? Like,
They
I'm
did
not
better
saying
this
like,
game, but
okay, starting off.
it still was yeah down a little bit. Not big down. What you know what I'm trying to say? Um, stop the Bucks from shooting threes. It's gonna be at home, right?
Uh, Let me check.
Because the
Cause they
Bucks for
just
some reason they don't play good on the road. So if they not at ball holler, then
let me see. Oh gosh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot today is already Friday. My bad. I was like, Miss D, it's
right.
at 1 o'clock. um. Oh yeah, they play here. They play here
Yep.
tomorrow.
So it should be a blowout. I expect a blowout.
Okay, and then look. Well, okay, that's Thursday. Oh, so they don't play a game to Thursday, so they get like a that
You
long of
said
a
you
break,
mean the stud budge, Keisha?
huh?
Huh?
What you say? What you say,
She
Miss
said,
D?
"Are the
Because
studs gonna turn up?" I said, Do she mean the stud buds?"
oh,
Remember
you talking about
last
Kish?
year,
Oh,
Hydro Man was acting crazy, chasing Angel around.
I know. I don't know because I don't know. I
You know
don't
that? Remember
know.
that? Remember the ADP when
Yeah, because I'm
and
like, what in the
Tiffany?
world going on?
Remember Dejanay had to pull her back because she was drunk trying to go out the Angel.
God,
She had
and
to
look,
apologize.
guys, they don't play again until Thursday. They play
Oh,
that game
okay.
on Saturday, and they don't play again till Thursday.
That's good. They need a timeout. That's what I'm saying. So start this game. You need a nice
hmm
blowout at home, and then get some rest.
And then they play a game on Saturday, and they do play a game on Saturday, and then Monday, like that. So that's how they doing that part or whatever. So we're gonna see. Yeah, but
You know what they should do for the sub buds? Bring back Hide Your Man, and then Courtney be like, dress up too. They'd be like, remember that show Bosom Buddies? They'd be like that.
I don't know that show, Miss D.
You remember Bosom
But
Buddies?
I don't know that. But you know they're gonna be. You know they're going. You know they already set
Yeah,
up to go.
yeah.
Gonna
Bring
go
back
either.
Hide Your Man. Look, take me through there. Every time I think about that song, I think about that.
I think that, but I think.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. ADP.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss D. I'm just
Oh,
talking. I said I think they're gonna have a good time. Cause remember last year they still wound up having a good time
oh yeah.
anyway.
They was look. It was
But
live
that
with
game
the
was.
sub buds. They was entertaining though. I had to give it to them. They was entertaining. Very
They said,
entertaining.
hey, did y'all see Cheryl hugging on Angel and touching her cheek? No, I when? What kids? What you talking about, kids?
Oh please, Cheryl. You know what? You a trip because you could have had Angel. You drafted a Peely. I don't know why. I don't nobody want to see that. You messed up, Cheryl.
Oh, kids said they turned their part. Yeah, they did. They look, they had a good time. They didn't care who were beefing with who. That's what I love to see sometimes, because we get enough of all the other kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But just to see them get out there and just have a good time because they be going through a lot during the season, I love it. So yeah, Miss D, I'm curious to see what's getting ready to go down. You know the fits,
Well, maybe this time.
and
Yeah, I do want to see the orange carpet. I can't wait. Orange carpet gonna be lit.
the what gonna be lit, Miss D? The carpet.
Yeah, the orange carpet. Remember last year they called it the orange carpet for the All Star,
Oh
the
yeah, you know
pregame. Yeah.
it's gonna be lit, and a lot of people it's gonna be nice. They're gonna enjoy themselves. Miss D, do
Yeah, I
you
wish I can
think we're
go
gonna get
because I'm
Tiffany and
close to
Miss?
it. Mm.
Oh, dang, you should tailgate.
I don't have nobody tailgate with. That would be cool to get with
You should
Brocard.
have called Gummy. Yeah, I don't know why you ain't called Gummy. Gummy's probably doing some tailgating. He gonna be honey glazing with his 100 teams, but
Look. Me and I don't know. A lot of people don't like. I like Quita still. I like Quita. I like Quita. Maybe she be out there with mom.
oh, you know she
Quita and
gonna go
mom.
to. You know she going to All Star. And she gonna
Quita
film
and
it
mom.
up.
J Spot. All the peoples.
They
They from
gonna
Chicago. Yeah.
they gonna have a good time out there. What I was
Uh-huh.
gonna ask y'all. Dang, I forgot what I was giving to ask you and Tiff. I don't know. What's about All Star? I think so. I'm thinking. I
Who was
forgot what I
dancing?
was. She said Stephanie was dancing. Wait a minute, Bernadine. No, you did. I'm getting hyped. I ran into Teaspoon in New York after my daughter performed at a summer stage. She was so kind and soft spoken. I told her we really appreciated her covering Angel Ken and Miller.
No, that's
Oh,
nice.
Bernadine, that's what
That's
I'm
good.
talking
She's
about.
a nice person, in person. That's cool.
Yeah, I love it. She seemed like, oh no, I had some where she too, Bernadine, she was in the, Miss D, she was in the airport and a fan was in there and she took the time to stop. I'm saying, look, when they do that, you be like, man, you just, because Ellie, somebody had posted something with Ellie in it, and then they posted something about Teaspoon because Ellie was, I don't know, showing off her little clothing line. They had New York stuff, but that's awesome, Bernadine. That's awesome to hear because I'm sure when I see Teaspoon, I'm be like, girl, you that chick, right? Teaspoon gonna be like, girl, you all right? I'm just messing, but yeah. So I know like Kason. I know like a lot of vets and stuff are gonna be there. Like Lisa Leslie will probably be there. You know she probably gonna be there. A lot of them analysts and stuff probably be part of that All-Star game, Miss D. That's why I said it's gonna be awesome to see because we're gonna have more vets out. I think more vets gonna come to the All-Star game too. I think, Miss D, what you think? I think so. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of them probably have to cover it too, but oh yes, because Bernadine, now you took me back for what happened to her. She said she was in her car, Teaspoon, and she found out, and she almost got a ticket or something with the officer. No, the officer stopped her, and he knew her. It just, man, they had a good thing going. They had a good thing going, and I'm glad that
Yeah,
she's
maybe they can
still.
bring it back in Atlanta.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody keeps saying something about Teaspoon. Look, Teaspoon and that Renika Hodges. I'm telling you, because Renika Hodges went in a rival and she showed out, and then she went and the Suns won that game and stuff. Um, Renika Hodges is good anyway to me. With coaching, I would love her and Teaspoon on the same team, man. And they need to bring the real coaches, some of the real coaches back to replace the ones. If you don't want to coach and you don't want to be here, then just go ahead and let us get one of our queens up in there. I'm just saying. But that's good, Bernadine, that you saw Teaspoon. That's good you were able to talk to her because you never know how you bless people, just by saying kind words and stuff like that to them. Oh, Kiss said, sure know how to dance.
Oh yeah, I think I saw her dancing.
Yes, we have to speak it into fruition. Yes, Bernadine. Okay, we will have more black coaches in the WNBA because no matter how hard they try to erase, no matter how hard they try to, uh, flip things the way they want them to be, there's a day and a time already stamped. You hear me? I told Big Girl the other day, Bernadine. I said the last gonna be first, and the first gonna be last, and I meant that. And I meant look, I meant it then, and I meant it today. When it, not just when it comes to basketball, just overall. Good gracious, ball of fire! Everybody think they free to do it, Miss D. That's why they doing it. That's a big
Yeah.
problem. Especially when we can't even watch sports, guys. We can't even watch sports in peace. Even though we know it's been politics behind closed doors. We know different stuff is happening. We just want a breath of fresh air. Yeah. Oh, it make it feel like you was there.
Right.
Yeah, that's the way last All Star was. It did make you feel like it was so tight. So I know they got some up their sleeve for this year. And they gonna have them some good times and all that kind of stuff. So we gonna be there. Look, right with them. Me and my y'all know how I am. Me and my Wingstop guys. I'm sorry. Me and my Wingstop, and I probably have me a little Mountain Dew and all that stuff. And I don't know about getting no crumble. I ain't been to crumble cookies in so long, so I don't know about that. But I'm gonna
I
make
haven't
sure I
had
have
crumble in a
that.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. First of all, crumble Hyman's D talking about $5 for a
It
cook
is.
crumb.
It is. It
Crumble
ain't that. It ain't all that for no $5.
not for no $5. And then you don't have my flavor every week. I can't be messing with crumble like that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. They're gonna be our queen's gonna be a queen's footstool. Yeah. I'm excited for the time is gonna come, guys. It's coming. Just hold on, keep fighting. Stuff don't never look the way we want it to sometimes, but it still managed to work out. It's gonna work out.
Yeah.
I know. Wait till they. Never mind. I'll hush on. Look, Kish. I ain't gonna go there. They get. Let me tell you something. You only can pretend for so long until it comes out.
Right.
you know, and stuff. But yeah. So that's what we gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Saturday.
AB was playing bodyguard. Playing Kevin Costner. I always say Whitney Houston, but it's Kevin Costner. She get on my
Yeah,
nerves.
Miss D did say that.
Yeah, she got on my nerves.
Miss D
Ugh.
said that the other live. She was like, I was like,
Yeah.
huh? She took it back to the bodyguard.
She might as well pick up Caitlyn and try to whisk her out the club that last year. I'm like, really?
Tiffy, what you think? You ready for All Star? Tiffy said, forget it.
And ain't nobody want to see no Jessica Shepard, no bum ass Caitlin Clark.
Well,
Sorry.
I want to
Gabby
see
Williams. I do not want to see those. It depends who the reserves are.
who's the 3-point shooting contest. I wonder
Well, they didn't
because
they won't
CC
do it
Duncan
like that.
Smoke. Go
Who
ahead. I'm
who
sorry.
doing what, Miss D?
No, I said
Oh
CC Duncan Smoke.
yeah.
That's what I really want to see her do because she Duncan Smoke. She don't want to do the real stuff that she known for.
Mm.
Shooting threes.
Watch she gonna be healthy all of a sudden for All Stars. Man, I can't.
I know Tiffy, but we gotta look. We gotta watch it. And look, on top of that, that like the what you call it, carpet, Miss D, the carpet, Miss D
Orange
talking
carpet they
about
call it.
the orange carpet is gonna be great for some people. And the parties and stuff, we get to see the glimpse of the stud bud's gonna let us know everything going on. So we don't miss none. So what about the stuff outside of the All Star too, Tiffy? Would that help that you watch the game so you can watch the game?
I watched the Stud Bud stream, and I'm a hater. Like I'm an equal opportunity hater. So don't get me wrong. I'll probably watch it again this year. Because I love just like vibes, right? And I like snooping too. I want to see what the players are up to in Chicago because I know it's gonna be lit. But I don't like the stud buds as people, and I don't like them because of the whole Dave Portnoy situation from last year. I think they're weirdos for that. And they clout chasing. So I'm gonna give them a little bit of clout, but I think that All Stars will be good because I like to. Well, it depends. It depends what the teams are, right? Because I felt like last year it was fun because I like seeing like Angel and Fee and Paige and Team Hangover. Like I love seeing that team's content. So I guess I like. Yeah, so I guess I'd like to see like Angel and Teaspoon. I'd like to see the team that Teaspoon picks because as long as I don't have to see, Caitlin Clark for a weekend, like I'm gonna be very happy. So I really hope that we get to see another team that's filled with vibes. I hope that they do not put them on the same team this year because it's awkward, it's unnecessary, and it's boring, quite frankly. So
Yeah, you got a good point. Cause Angel gonna look. She got Olivia Miles there. Her and Olivia Miles tight. She gonna have Paige there. They tight. So we might get some. We might get some extra footage from there. We know we're gonna get it from Paige. Her and Paige. But yeah, it's gonna be nice, Tiffy. It's gonna be nice. I don't know about how the game gonna go because I was like, what kind of game is this? And then everybody told me that the All-Star game that they don't be playing like that for the All-Star game. I didn't know that, guys. I didn't know that they don't be playing like that. I got spoiled in the first All-Star game, and then last year I was like, what in the world is this? So since they don't play that hard, I don't know who I'm looking to win, but I hope they, yes, babe. I hope they play. Stop, Mookie. I hope they play at least a little bit, like fun, like play a little bit. I know they're not gonna play as hard, but yeah, it'll be great if they were on like different teams. But even when they were on the All Star team, it wasn't too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too bad, but it'd be good if they're on different teams.
What I want to see too. Remember last year, Tasha Cloud. No, was it Tasha Cloud? No, the year before last when Leash won all the money. I think she
She
won a
gonna win
3 point
again
and
if she get into. She gonna win again, Miss D.
yeah, I
Go
remember
ahead.
that she in 2024 she won the 3 point and the skills competition. So she won all that money. Then last year I think Cloud won both. Did she won? No, she won both. I
Leisha
think
won
too.
one. Leash won one.
In 2024, I thought she won both money, all the money, both checks.
No, I'm talking about last year,
Oh, so Leash
2025.
won one and then Cloud won one.
I think so. I know. Wait a
But
minute.
in 2024, she won both. Leash did.
Sabrina won something. You might be right. Did Sabrina win one?
Yeah, yeah. It was Sabrina and Cloud last year. The year before last, it was Leash. She won both competitions. I'm like, go ahead.
She I don't know if I don't know if she gonna enter this year. She may. I don't see why not. She been doing it every year, but she might, depending on how she feels. Do they have to enter that early? Right? They have to put their names down early for that, right, Miss D? I want to see. Oh, do y'all think Miss D Olivia Miles might enter? You think she gonna enter that one? She could.
Oh, I guess that could be fun.
See, guys, y'all see, and Tiffy calming down. She avoided 3 crashes, and she might consider watching the game, like really watching the game, because we could be watching it, be watching us. So she may watch a little bit of it. Yeah, I'm thinking, wouldn't Olivia Miles be good for that challenge? Oh, Kish, I already know that. That's why I said, let me stop. You see, I said, you can only hide for so long and everything like that. I'm gonna leave that alone because America they so stuck on what they want to think about that kind of thing. So I'm gonna let that be. But it doesn't matter to me, you know, about that and what you know what I'm saying, what people choose, but they keep that's what their narrative is. They keep staying stuck on that, like it's supposed to matter who you date and all that kind of stuff. Mookie, oh my. Oh my goodness, them chocolate chip cookies. Hey, oh, you just woke up, Victor. We just up here. Tiffany done vent. Miss D tried to put me in the trick bag. Um, they on that side. You see them over here in my nursery
Hey,
corner.
Victory. I ain't trying to
And
put you
they
in a
and
trip
they
bag.
they
Look,
they
look,
always do
ADP.
PTA over here
ADP.
on this side.
You try to make you try to bring up the keeper. That's all. I was messing with you.
No, she acting up on this side, but that's Miss D. Every now and then she gonna try to put me in the trick bag. Um, let me see. Hey Cheryl, you and Victory coming up in here.
Hey, Cheryl.
Look, we was up here. Tiffany got out what she needed. Same as D got out some things or whatever. We were just talking. This stuff is crazy, but they broke it down because one thing about Tiffany and Miss D. They gonna give it. They gonna break it down. And then look, they be all up in those stats. They need the players to do such and such. I'm over here in the nursery corner over here, saying how, mental health and all that stuff. They like, okay, we get all that. We get all that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna say we need to stay on this side. So I let them say what they need to say, Victory and Cheryl. They said whatever they had to say. And then I was over here in my nurturing corner, over here saying, the players' minds and stuff, and they just been attacked, physically, mentally, I mean emotionally. I think they just need a vacation, like a sipping paint with RDP, ADP. I think that's what they need, guys. That's what it boiled down to. I think I need to call down there and see if I could do a sip and paint with the Dream Players, and they could just release things. Me and Ra can host it because Ron Howard is an artist too. So that would be nice. I don't know why Ron Howard hasn't done something like that, because she's an artist too. She paints. Oh, Victor said, I'll be learning from you guys. Look, I do too. I'll be learning from them too. I'll be learning from Keisha Broclod and Tony and Duval and K-Sap. And then I come over here, I'll be learning from Tiffany and Miss D. That's why I'll be letting them speak, because there might be something in there, I don't know. And they, we get on the panel and we're able to talk about it. And I'll be like, dang. And guys, I have to say this. Tiffany was right. What she was trying to tell me, guys, she was trying to tell me I was over here and I was rooting for Carl, and then I kept hearing the recorder every presser. I said, oh my gosh. In my head, I was picking at Brooke now because she was telling them and she was right. And then, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, man, I got to suck it up and I got to tell Tiffany she was right about Carl. I'm like, dang. I couldn't even sugarcoat Carl. Y'all know I'd be over here trying to protect everybody and everything. I couldn't do it no more. It's just too much, every presser. And when he looked into that camera, looked into the telling them reporters that he didn't see nothing wrong with the game except for the shooting one night, I said, oh gosh, Carl done lost me. He done lost me. Carl Clinton done lost me.
Well, he been lost me, but
he said, I hate that coaches tell players to attack Angel and Las Vegas started that.
Las Vegas?
The Lynx too.
No.
The Lynx too.
I thought the Lynx did that.
Yeah. I don't think it was them. I really think it. Look, if y'all want to get down to it, I think it was that daggone
from Toronto. For Toronto.
Yes. That's
her name.
Everybody else, they don't worry about them like that.
Right.
What's
her name? What's the coach name? Sandy Bordello. That was the one that said attack.
Yeah, that one right there. Yes. Oh, New York did it too. You think? I'm talking about the most dramatic one. That was the
right, she enjoyed when Izzy almost choked Angel by slamming to the ground. Well, yeah, she enjoyed that.
But I see. But you know what? I see certain players, Kish, doing that. But they're gonna have. Let me tell you, karma ain't no joke. Karma. Oh, we're taking a little. Yes, baby. I said karma has a way of coming back quicker than you think. So they better be careful. You do stuff to people, it's coming quicker and faster around.
Wow, the baby up at about, ain't he?
Yeah, cause I had harvest too today, Miss D. So he done took a nap, and then they were running around here like thing one and thing two, just having them a good time. And then harvest, she ain't number what, Munu? She ain't number 3 years old, guys. She told me she was like Glammy. No, Mumu. She was like Glammy. I want some mashed potatoes and steak. I said, girl, you gonna get these pork chops in this mashed potatoes, and we gonna call it a day. And the next time you come to Glammy house, you can't, baby. Yes.
Open.
You can't open it. It's ink. You can't open it. I said, yes, baby.
Open.
The next time, he just determined. I said, the next time you come harvest, I said, Glammy will have you some steak. I normally keep steak strips in the freezer, but this time, see, I told you, boo boo. They don't listen. But yeah, they were tag teaming me. I'm talking about when I say tag team, they was having a good time. No, don't do that. Go put it in the trash, baby. Go put it in the trash. It's gonna flat on you. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Angel get crazy. But yeah,
I know because sometimes people just do it without thinking. You know what I'm saying?
She shouldn't do that. You know why? Because she already won technical away from getting suspended.
Yeah, so I know. I don't think she is. I think she'll do better, but they're gonna, you know how they are. But and they probably already got it. Hey, they got it set up. If this, you know what I'm saying, if this happens, because it's like it doesn't matter what you do, Miss D. They're gonna try to figure out a way to do that for some reason.
That's true.
You know, Cheryl said, I'm tired of the ref calling the fouls, Angel. On Angel, it don't make no sense. Cheryl, woo last night. Boy, all our nerves. I'm telling you, Tiffany came up here. Y'all missed it. She did the calm version, but she was getting ready to come on Marvel style. So yeah, but yeah. And Miss D was up here. Miss D, said her thing, but yeah, it's exhausting. Put it like that. It equals to, if they're exhausted, we're exhausted of seeing it over and over again every game. Every game and stuff like that. So we're gonna see. That's why Cheryl and I was saying, like, guys, when tomorrow comes, just wait, because we don't know. Are they saying they're releasing the second list tomorrow?
What second list?
You think so, Miss D?
What?
They're gonna list the second list tomorrow.
The reserves?
Yeah.
What second list?
The reserve list.
Oh yeah.
You think they're gonna release that in the morning, Tiffany?
And I hope Jackie in there.
Kathy doing her best to cheat. So, she's probably still tampering as we speak. Nah. Yes. Kathy is pathetic, man. I know Kathy. You know how I know Kathy be lying? Because all of a sudden now Kathy want to put in production. She's calling. It's her favorite time of the year. All-Star. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody giving.
So somebody made a theory that people, her peers, are mad at her because she be stealing all the she a little player.
Who?
Jackie. Like, oh, not a sweet Jackie.
I mean, but objectively speaking, 14 is crazy, but objectively speaking, top 10 for sure for the guards, but she's not top 4, not right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's top 10 because she's all the guard. A lot of these guards, she played two ways. She played good defense, and she a good offensive player, and it's very rare in this league.
Yeah, she's good. She should be an all-star.
And she guards the best players on the guard position. You
She
know,
should
a
be an
lot of
all
times
star.
Chelsea don't. Chelsea don't guard the best. She helps Chelsea on the perimeter. So
I agree. I think she should be an all star. I don't think she should be a starter though.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying that. No, but she's not even a reserve so far. So
Yeah, I
Who,
think
Jackie?
yeah.
yeah.
I think if we were being honest, the guard starters should have probably been Olivia, Paige. Um, I'm even iffy on Kelsey. I'm not really sure about Kelsey. And then Alicia. I know people want to say Ryan, but Alicia,
Right.
and maybe or Veronica Burton. I think those one of those four should have been starters based
Mm-hmm.
off of the season so far. I think Veronica Burton should have been a starter, but she should definitely be an all-star. I think that the only guards who have like really no, I messed up. The only guards who have really, really earned starter for all-star is Kelsey Plum, Paige, and Olivia. Everybody else, you know, you can make a case. You can make a case for Veronica Burton. You can make a case for Alicia Gray or Ryan, I guess. You can make a
Mm-hmm.
case for Kelsey Mitchell. But I think the ones who earned it were Kelsey Plum, Olivia, and Paige.
Mm.
So is it gonna be, how many players? Is it 20 total, guys? Is it 20? How many players do they um
Yeah. 10 and 10.
I'm trying to see.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
10 and
Yeah.
10. Oh, I'm trying to look and see if they still had
No. Or is it each team carries 11? Hold on, let me look.
I'm trying to see if they, oh, did the guys, did the Mercury win tonight?
Yep.
Oh. So there's gonna
Yep.
be
They
14
won.
reserves.
They won.
Oh, really?
What?
I don't know if that's true. I ain't
What
gonna
happened?
mess with that. The LeVar and his wife, they split,
Yeah, they
and
did.
it says I helped her leave, and I'm glad she did. One of the sons, but I'm not for sure if that's real or not.
No, he left her. But
Yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah, I know. I was saying I
yeah.
wasn't for sure if the son, if that post was true. I
Oh.
was trying to find like the list of the list of the people for the All Star voting, but I guess it's not up here anywhere.
I think it's 12 reserve, 10 starters, 10 starters and 12 reserves.
Hmm.
It's okay. It's 12. Okay, and 12 reserves. Tippy.
Mhm.
Well, what? I guess they just. I guess my feed is just okay. 2,000 points.
Because I was
I was
thinking
trying to
like,
look for the list of the who was it, what numbers and stuff. Because
oh,
do they pick like, are they okay? Let me ask you guys this: are they picking in order, or are they just nitpicking and choosing whoever? Since they already got their starters.
I don't know. I think they just picking the rest of the votes or something.
yeah, I think the coaches will rank remaining players
Okay.
and then they'll choose the reserves.
So maybe Jackie didn't get in there because I think the coaches respect her, unlike
Yeah.
her peers, according to them. No.
Uh-huh.
Who you say? Veronica Burton and who else?
I'm thinking Alicia and Ryan have to make it. Actually, that's not true. Angel and one of Alicia and Ryan have to make it. Will
Yeah.
they? All three should make it. I
Mm-hmm,
don't
mm-hmm.
know if they will all three make it. Angel's
Right.
making it for sure. Good luck to Ryan and Alicia. So that's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
They
it's
should. Like you
competition.
said, they should. They should make
Now
it.
Ryan should because Ryan is a little bit more consistent than Alicia Gray has been. A little bit more.
Mm,
far as the points.
Ooh,
I'm talking
I
about
hope
points.
Coco do get to play with Serena. That would be so awesome. Sorry, guys.
That will be. What they doing
She's
doubles?
talking. I don't
Are
know.
you doing
She's talking.
double competition? That'd be cool. You know how you
Just we
do
watch
doubles.
together from start to finish.
Really?
I don't like watching tennis with her because she's.
This has been sort of the week of legends in some ways. We saw Serena Williams make her return. Where did you watch that match from?
I watched it with my mom in the hotel room. And I think that's honestly one of the first matches we've watched together from start to finish.
Really?
I don't like watching tennis with her because she's asking me like a million questions.
It's like me to Chris Eubanks.
Exactly.
She's just like, oh, what's Jameer saying? Or do you think Serena's going to do that? And every time I tell her, I don't know. Like, I'm sitting here watching with you. But no, it was so cool to see her back and forth. I thought she had like a really great level. And also Maya played really great tennis. I felt like that match was just like a high level match. It honestly reminded me of her match in US Open, her prior match against Isla, where I just felt like
22.
Both parties were just playing really good tennis, and unfortunately she came up short, but I definitely think that, you know, with the more matches she plays, she'll definitely have some success.
Are you like the rest of us where like we hope to see her again at the US?
Yeah, I hope to see her again for sure, and I definitely want to get like my doubles with her.
Okay.
Don't know when it's going to happen, but we've talked.
This has been sort of the week of legends in some ways. We saw Serena Williams.
Sorry, guys. I just got totally off subject. I saw Coco and I'm like, girl, what's going on? Because you know Venus and Serena supposed to do they're supposed to do a match. They're gonna double up, so they'll be on, you know, matching it together against some, you know, their opponents or whatever. And Coco was doing good. I know Naomi had to drop out a little bit, but I'm happy to see it. So we're gonna see what happens with Serena and Venus when they play again. But yeah. So yeah, guys, we gonna see tomorrow. Everybody, please take a deep breath because I'm not nervous. I'm just like, let's just go ahead since y'all done started and threw this out there today early. Because I was like, when Bro Clock went on, guys, I was still like trying to get up, and then I saw that. Why doesn't the Dream send in the clips of the fouls? He did. He has been doing that. That's how the league can make up for the missed calls. He's been doing that for quite a while. So, yeah. He done look, Bob. He done did that. He said he done sat in that room with him. I don't know if they did a Zoom conference or what, but he said all that in a presser. He's done all that. So I don't know because they definitely need to send the one in tonight.
But you know what I don't? Yeah, that tech that she got needs to be rescinded.
Yeah.
Because truthfully, like, okay, nah, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Truthfully, like, if Angel was a white player, they wouldn't have called that a tech. Like, they're trying to push this kind of like aggressive, hard-nosed player on Angel, and she's just never been that, you know. And it's very contrary to her actual persona, right? Because how can they villainize a woman who's beautiful, who's a Victoria's Secret angel, who's soft-spoken? They try and make her look, and she's a dog on the court, don't get it twisted, right? But it's like they try and paint this narrative of like, oh, she's actually a dirty player. She's doing these things intentionally to these. Look at all these texts she's racked up. Jessica Shepard did all that and more today. She elbowed BG in the throat, and they called it a common foul until BG was gasping for air.
What?
Yes. Today, and then they looked at it again and they said, oh, actually it's a flagrant one. She was going for a rebound and she elbowed the hell out of BG in the throat, and they called it a common foul.
Dang.
So I'm actually confused. Like, anytime we say this, they're like, oh, you guys are doing conspiracy. Like, this is not a conspiracy. This is real life. If Angel was a white player, she would get away with a lot more.
Dang.
If BG wasn't holding her throat, they would have just moved along.
That's crazy, Tiffany. I didn't see it. Now I got to go back and watch. Well, I got to go back. I was hoping that they had a good game after all everything that happened. That's crazy. What in the world? So what they give her?
They ended up giving her a flagrant one. And honestly, it should have been a flagrant 2 because it was intentional. I'm sorry, that was dirty play. Like if you look at the clip, that is like if she was a black player, she would have been tossed.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. When she gasping for air and that's all they did. Oh gosh. They do it because they think they can get away with it.
Right. But they gave Angel a tech for a natural hand motion down from a layup where she was fouled on, by the way. It could have been a foul. You could have called it a foul. You could have called it an offensive foul, whatever. But they gave her a tech.
Mm-hmm.
Because knowing that she's post suspension, they gave her a tech instead of her a foul. Meanwhile, Jessica Shepard's elbowing people in the throat.
Let me tell you something, Tiffany. I don't know. I guess they don't care of all the witnesses she has when they're at the game. The whole world see it. It's not hidden. They're doing it in front of us. And one thing about social media and all that stuff, once you put those receipts out, once you put that film out, it can't be erased. I don't know if they realize that or not, but I don't know. Something getting ready to give. This has been going on for almost 3 years now. About 3 years now. So it's time. It's time to see what's gonna happen. We just hadn't seen it this bad, Tiffany. So yeah, we're gonna see what happened, Tiffany Tiff. And I'm gonna let Tiffany get her some rest, and I'm gonna get some rest and get up and do some errands tomorrow, Friday. I don't think nobody play tomorrow, do they, Tiffany? I don't know who plays tomorrow.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I just watched Atlanta Dream.
Watched it again. Oh, I was gonna say you watched it again.
No, I'm not gonna put myself through. I sent you the link. I'm not gonna put myself through that. But I don't know who's playing. I just kind of wake up and figure out if a team I like is playing, man.
Yeah, we didn't even get into that, Cheryl, but we're gonna get into that next time about them stealing her stats, taking her stats away.
You seen the link I sent you?
I see it, but I can't get it, Tiffany. You know, I can't get it like that way. You would have to send it to me like in my threads or my Instagram or something. I can't even click on it.
Dang, you can't click on it?
Nope.
It doesn't even. Hold on.
They don't let us do that. That's why Bro Clyde said, "Where'd you find it at? Was that on Threads? Oh, you're an X. Oh, you on the X.
On X. I don't got no
X
time
because X ain't gonna miss out on nothing. You hear me?
Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find on Threads. Hey, because Threads be posting stuff too.
Hold on.
Let me see. Oh no, it's
I can't get the link from there.
No, that's why we be like,
what about back here?
Let me see. Let me see. I just why I put in BG like they gonna know what I mean. I'm gonna put. Let me see if they actually do it. Oh, okay. Here goes. Somebody say, "Did BG not elbow Shepard in the face and the throat first?" Oh, okay. You try.
Really? Threads is a real app.
Wait a minute. Now this is a Samuel Dallas and CT pregame where they're talking about.
Ain't got nothing. Jessica Shepard flagrant.
Okay, let me look up. Okay, is Jessica Shepard?
Yeah.
Let me see. Mm, okay, I see it. Hold on. Let me pull this up right quick, guys. Lynx, Liberty, Chicago, and Aces. That's who. Oh, that's who plays tomorrow on Bernardine. Ooh, and Lynx gonna win that one. Uh, I mean, I know everybody like, oh, that's Tiffany team too. I might not say too much about the Liberty because Tiffany gonna get me. And Chicago and the Aces. Interesting.
Chicago almost beat the Aces last time, though.
Yeah, but they did, Tiffany. But let me see. I'm pull this up. I just got a feeling they're gonna beat them again. I'm gonna do Lynx Aces. I could be Tiffany. You could be right now. You could be right for tomorrow.
I don't root for Chicago. I learned my lesson last year, but
here you go, guys. Oh, let me share screen. Let me put it on the screen. Okay, let me play. Let's play that again. Oh, it played it. What the heck? Hold on, I gotta play that. I gotta see that again. Ooh, and they only gave her a flagrant 1 for that. Oh,
right. And it was a foul at the beginning. They didn't even make it a flagrant at the beginning.
They got. Oh Lord, I can't say that because I don't want that. I don't want to say that. But oh my gosh, that's crazy work.
They tossed AT out the game for less. Read it. So that's what I'm saying. Angel, if Angel did that, they would have kicked her out the game and probably suspended her for 2 games, right? Like, if AT did that, they would have suspended her for 5. But Jessica Shepard does that, and it's a common foul? What? Yeah, so it's very clear that certain players, white players, get to play a different style of basketball in the WNBA.
Oh.
Did that look intentional to you, ADP, or was that incidental?
Hold on, Tiff. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, girl, and my computer had shut off. Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me get my headphones together. Uh-oh, did my headphones die out? Okay. All right, Tiffany. I had went out for a minute. Can you hear me now, Tiff?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. No, I'm just saying that should have been a flagrant 2, and she should have got kicked out of the game.
Right.
To me,
I said AT got kicked out for less. She got suspended for less.
Right. That's what's so crazy. Like, what are they doing? Okay, we back in. I don't know what happened. My My MacBook is doing some crazy stuff. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, that looked like a flagrant too, and you should have got kicked out of the game. And they still let her play after that, didn't they?
They still did. They gave her. They didn't even want to give her flagrant initially. Like, so this is what I say when I mean, certain white players. Dallas Wings is being pushed intentionally to seem like this great team, and the refs are helping them out. They helped them out this game to win versus the Connecticut Sun. They helped them out beat the Chicago Sky, calling those phantom fouls on Camilla.
Yeah.
It's irritating because it's so obvious, right? And it's also annoying because everyone knows Jessica Shepard is not a better player than Angel Reese. She's not better than Aaliyah Boston. She's good this year, but she's not that good, right? But when you see stuff like this, Angel gets attacked for an incidental motion, and Jessica Shepard only gets a flagrant one for elbowing the heck out of BG's throat.
Right.
The refs, and when I say the refs are helping the Dallas Wing, this is what I mean.
Yeah. And this is not, but this is not the first time they've done something like this when it comes to the Dallas Wings either.
Nope.
To help them, win a game. Stop, Mamu. No. So yeah, it's definitely getting crazy. Crazy. There is no, I'm not saying that about Tiffy. But I don't know, Tiffy. It's like it's not fair across the board, and it keep happening to different players. And we trying to figure out how many more times we gotta sit and watch this crazy stuff. Like she really don't care. She really probably don't plan on doing nothing. Yeah. But when you got when you got Robin on Good Morning America saying something, you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't hide from it. How long you think you're gonna hide from it? Money can't hide you from. Okay, that's what they think. I don't care how much money people got. It's not gonna hide you for so long. And I think that's how she thinks. Like I can do what I want to do. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say if it's fair or not fair. That's what Kathy's saying. She don't care. I'm all gonna say something when they make me say something. Other than that, I'm not saying nothing behind it. I'm gonna continue to let this happen to the players. You don't. She she don't wish those type of things and all that, but you're not doing anything about it. You're not putting anything in place. There's no action behind your comments where no player should have to go through this and no players should have to deal with this, but there's no actions behind it. She's just saying it. So it's gonna have to be somebody else to step in to do something. Tiffany, I don't think it's gonna Kathy. I don't think Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy gotta go. That's all I know.
Somebody over her, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, you need to do this. It's getting too hot. It's getting too hot, Tiffany. And somebody ain't gonna care. Hello! Mama, get off my Hello! They can't see you. Hello! It's gonna it's just gonna take the right person to have to tell her to do something to help the players. Moo, let me be on my. Okay. Yeah. But thank you, Tiffy, for coming on with me tonight.
Appreciate you.
We're gonna we'll be in the chats, guys. Let's go on ham tomorrow. They do some more shenanigans and stuff like that. Whew, this is a lot this season, Tiffany. Now I knew change was coming, but not like this so far. I need some different type of changes so I can enjoy my sport and talk my junk. Like, this is crazy.
Literally.
I was like, I would turn off everything. I was like, the kids are doing whatever they want. I was like, forget this. I was like, why am I getting so upset? I'm gonna need to take a walk around the house. You know, when you gotta take a breather around the house, it's serious because you like, I can't even watch my game without them acting up. The refs just, I mean, it's taking a long time for the games to end, Tiffany. Too. Yeah. They need the FBI needs to investigate the W. Ooh, sure. Now you look, sure. You now. You know what happened when they go looking for stuff, they're gonna find it. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna Cheryl, I don't know about if they're gonna do something like that with her yet. But I just pray that at the end of the day, I really pray that nobody gets seriously hurt, because you don't have anybody taking up for you, especially if you're a minority. You definitely don't have anybody taking up for you. So I just hope it doesn't get to that point, and then they want to try to step in, because at that point there go your lawsuit, and you're gonna be feeling some type of way because all the receipts are out there and you didn't pay attention to them. And then you want to say, oh, you reached out. You know what they're going to do. They know how to go in and research if you sent somebody stuff, when you send it, how you send it, all that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, Cheryl. Yep, you cooking. Most definitely. And look, somebody's watching that. It's not us, but somebody's definitely watching it. Cheryl, you probably on to something, Cheryl. They're probably already watching it. They're just waiting. You know, that's what they do. They keep watching. They have years of it, and then they say, boom. They hand it all out when they get tired. When they get tired and they don't get their cuts, then names start coming up. But what do ADP know? But thanks, Tiffany. We're going to get ready to get out of here. You're welcome, Tiffany. You always welcome. And I'm glad you got out what you need to get out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll come back and run it back once we see what happened the rest of this week. I may be on. Tony will probably be on tomorrow, so I may join her, or I may because I gotta do 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. tomorrow. So I may just relax and just watch her. I may be 65 years old. I see everything. Cheryl, age ain't nothing but a number. Look, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You good. You know what you see. Look. But have a good night, Cheryl. Have a good night, chat, Bernadine, and all you guys. Thank you for coming. And we know what we see. That's the thing. We know, and they think we crazy, but we ain't crazy. We see it. Sometimes, look, Cheryl, you got to sit back and watch how it unfold, because this is deep. This is deeper than we think. You guys enjoy your Friday. I will see you in the chats if you come in the chats. And we'll be watching some of the games. I know the Players Club will probably have a game on, so we'll be watching that. So, guys, enjoy yourself. Have a good night, and I will catch you guys on the next one.